What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Low Budget LCS with a very special event. It is the free agent showcase for Season 15. My name is LaChance, and I'm so happy to be here alongside my co-caster for this game and this game only, Boss Kitty. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time to kill in true LBLCS fashion. We said 2 o'clock, and we meant it. We meant it at the time that we posted 2 o'clock. But we'll be starting a couple minutes after that. I see we've already got a handful of people in the chat. Pop Boa, a voice that you will be hearing later this very evening. Going to be casting a game. Very excited for that. A second admin, Pickle Hater, first declared captain. Blackout, yeah, right. And then Doran's lawyer, the first random person. Thank you so much for being the first random person, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, good question, Jackie. I'm gonna stream the whole thing. Just hop into the voice channel with me. Radical. Loki, also going to be a caster later this evening. You very well may be the first woman. It's very possible. Who can say? Okay, so the deal with this is the free agent showcase. And we're going to explain this just in case you happen to be watching this on the VOD later on and you're wondering. This is our event that we try to do before every season where either people new to the league or people who've been playing in the league for a while who haven't joined a team yet just get to play a couple of games and, you'll be able to see them play, get a good idea of their skill. And if you're interested, you should DM these players and you should invite them onto your team. Or if you're a person who played in this event and you have a good time playing in this event, and you're like, dang, you know what? I don't want to wait for someone to reach out to me. What I want to do is make my own team. You can do that too. Maybe you'll pick up some players from the very event that you played in. And what else? We tried to get people's ranks close together. But Boss Kitty and I, listen, the prep here is happening IRL in real time. We had some people's names. I think we have some fun facts, but we're just here to have a good time.
Absolutely.
And we will, Rufu, don't worry, we will be schmeckle betting. It's just going to be Team 1 versus Team 2. So, that's who you're going to have to be betting on. Sorry, I'm gonna get distracted a dozen times as messages come in. Boss Kitty, before we get into these games, have you been watching any good movies recently? Also, have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? Did you hear about K-pop Demon Hunters? What's your relationship with K-pop Demon Hunters?
You know, I've seen like the trailers on Netflix, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. I don't know if it's super my speed. But it does look interesting. So have you watched it? Do you know anything about it?
Boss Kitty, let me respond to your question with a question. Do you have a heart?
Fair point.
If you have a heart,
maybe,
it's your speed. It's a clean, cool 90-minute movie. No scene overstays its welcome, and it's got some banger songs in there. Hell yeah, Belle has anxiety. Fit check from my Napalm era. That's someone who's seen it for sure. If we wouldn't be sued into oblivion, I would say we just play K-pop Demon Hunter songs the entire time. It's great. It's fantastic. It's not too long. And my favorite part about it is that there's like 2 minutes of exposition in the beginning where they just explain why everyone's singing and why it makes sense for the world. And then it's just like, it's just great. It's just a good time. It's not too corny. That's my recommendation, at least.
I like short movies, so maybe I'll check it out. Sounds cool.
I'm also going to message you the link for what everyone else is going to be seeing. Because they're going to get in the draft soon, I believe. You guys need anything? Push draft ready to start. Stream is ready. So just fire. If you sing it on stream instead, there won't be a lawsuit. Listen, Bell. If I could, of course. Of course. Time to strengthen the Han Moon. I fear that my singing would weaken the Han Moon. Also, it's on everyone else to watch the movie so that these sentences make sense. But it is fantastic. Golden is a great song. Golden is a great song. Other caster. Yeah, that's all right. Listen. Okay. They are drafting. Again, these are players who signed up for this that we tried to group as best we could in terms of ranked, get their ranks close together. So a lot of these bans and picks are probably going to be vibe checks, people trying to get on something that they like. And yeah, this is a show match here. So this is just about having a good time and trying to show off your skills. Ruchia hopping in the chat here. The fine and wonderful person who is going to be helping lobbies get put together. It's extremely helpful today. Oh,
and it
wow.
looks like a lot of these bans are kind of just what I'm seeing on the op.ggs. Makes sense. They want to take people off like their most played champions. That all makes some sense.
Mm-hmm. Zodiac, the Schmeckel bet will come. Also, for people tuning in for the first time, I don't know how many people there would be for this event, but we like to put out a little bet before the game. You can bet some of your channels, or channel points, or as we call them, Schmeckles, and it'll come soon. It'll come soon. I fucking promise, dude. I promise. But yeah, I think, boss, I think that makes a lot of sense, right? This is, I don't think that you're gonna get too much in the way of like tricky, drafting or banning right here. This is just about like surface level, what's on top. We don't need to do too deep of a dive. We're just trying to get in game.
Exactly. I like these types of show matches, the more for fun. It just lets people kind of play whatever champions they're good at and show off their best skills, and I'm really excited to see that.
If we had a lot of forethought, maybe we would have some cool like graphics or counters or something like that. Maybe some way to measure skills. But also, listen, sometimes you get into a game and things just don't go your way. So, and I say that as someone who, as I was telling boss, I played Clash last night and I got destroyed so badly. It was the most brutal ass kicking that I have ever been a party to. And I hope we don't see that here today. I hope this is a high octane, very even slaughterfest.
Agreed. As we have the Misfortune first pick for Team 1 here, and the response with Mel and Jin. I'm already liking these drafts. What do you think, LeChance?
Yeah, these are looking pretty good. I mean, there's two types of skill. I'm sure you could break it down into more, but we've got team play and solo play, right? And I like having something like a Jin in game where we're going to be able to see this player's ability not only just to pilot the champion, but like set up in conjunction with the rest of their team. And Misfortune, the ult is a little bit more simple, but positioning extremely important as well. So we'll get a little bit of insight to that solo play and that teamwork ability as well.
Yeah, I mean, Misfortune too, also a very heavy team fight champ. She does well in lane, but most of the reason you pick the champion is just to click R. I as we have the Syndra taken for Team 1 as well, and it looks like the Braum is the hover that will be locked in. So kind of a takeaway. Braum's really good into Misfortune, so I think a good takeaway there for Team 1.
Absolutely, and we're seeing a really nice Wombo combo start to come together for Team 1. You can already picture it in your mind's eye, the Scatter the Weak, the Braum ult, the Misfortune ult, all being layered over each other, but Silas sees all these great ults and says, I'm gonna borrow some of them at some point.
Yeah, that's a really good counter pick here. I like that on R3 especially. You can kind of ban out some other champions that might give Silas troubles, especially in the jungle. So good pickup there, and so far this draft is looking pretty even.
Yeah, nobody too far ahead in either direction. Oh, I wonder. No, I guess both ADCs are picked, so we're probably not going to see the new champ.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, I'm sure these people might not have enough games on Yunara to make it worth it, especially if you're trying to show off your skill. But it would be fun. It always throws an element of surprise in if you get to see the new champ.
Absolutely. Rufu redeeming a bear fact. I promise we'll get to that. We'll get to that after this draft is done. Yeah, Mel support makes sense there.
You think it's Mel support, not mid?
Where do we think? Oh, and then Silas top? Silas jungle? Where's Silas being played these days?
I feel like he's definitely a flex, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. The Mel support would be interesting. Yeah, I guess it has to be, huh? I don't know. I don't like Jhin with Mel in some instances, just because I feel like they don't have a lot of synergy together. But I think that it could shape out well if they perform on it. And we'll see what they want to go here for R4.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, somebody got the bet up. Okay, perfect. Yeah, betting is live. Feel free to throw your channel points into it. Bear doing the really smart move right here. Not betting until the draft is done.
That is a very smart move. As the Yorick is picked up here for Team 2. So strong topside blind pick, and we'll see what Team 1 wants to play into it.
Yeah, where is that? That Silas is.
I think it's got to be mid lane.
Mid.
I think chat's right. Yeah.
Love the Sejuani. We've got a lot of ice. You know, Freljordian. Okay,
yeah.
Camille, nice. I love Team 1's comp so far.
Me too. They have a lot of versatility. They got some catch, they got some dive, they got some team fight. Seems like they're a pretty all-around comp so far.
Hell yeah. I love it. Yeah.
All right.
Never mad about an Amumu. Huge AoE ult.
Me neither.
Nice tanky sad boy.
When it comes to your shower.
Indeed, and that will round out Team 2's comp as well. So lots of different synergies all over the board. Actually, I feel like either of these teams, I could see them winning a team fight. I could see them winning a skirmish. Which one are you preferring so far?
Okay, so far, I'm definitely leaning towards Team 1. I like the simplicity of it. I think there's elegance in that simplicity. We've got the Wombo combo that's like very apparent. There's lots of triggers to pull to sort of start fights, and then you have multiple options, just big damage abilities to layer over it. So I think they're just gonna find themselves in a position to take advantage of opportunities maybe more often. But I'm not mad about Team 2's either. I think they have all those qualities as well. I just see the champions that were on Team 1, and to me that feels more accessible.
Yeah, I mean, simplicity is the key, even for pro teams. If you have those like straightforward drafts, you just click your buttons, everything's either point and click or easy to hit. Those are usually a lot easier to execute. So I think a lot of the theme of this game is going to be, can they outplay? Can Team 2 show that they're better? Can they use those stolen ultimates to their advantage? And I think that's really going to be what we have to look for Team 2.
Yeah, that's a great reminder. The Silas angle, when you're looking at the champs, you just got to remember that Silas has 5 options for what kind of champion they could be, depending on what ult they grab there. So that will be fascinating. And so far, the bets are leaning heavily on the side of Team 2. 33,000 to 11,000 at the moment. And if you're just tuning in and you're saying, betting what? Have I walked into a casino? After a fashion, but with little to no stakes. Feel free to bet your channel points. That bet is going to be up for another 3 minutes. I don't know. I can't see the timer, and I didn't set it up. All right, that's 10K more up for Team 1. It's starting to even out. Do not redo the bet. I'm winning. Okay, we won't redo it.
I'm surprised that Team 2's so far ahead already. You were with Team 1. I'm kind of with Team 1. But if Chad says Team 2's got it, then I got to put some trust there too.
Yeah, listen, boss, they don't give a shit about us in our opinions. It's you and me against the world right now. I think it's a really common practice to get very aggressive with your audience right away, challenge them to a fight, and I can see that very quickly coming in our future. But speaking of our audience, as these people are locking in their champions, I want to say thank you to the people who have followed us and become the newest investors in the low budget LCS. Midgod100, Divalita, Colt45652, Kia Aura Shake. God, I'm so afraid one of these names is going to be something insane that I'm going to say it, but that's okay. Tiny Shoes, I love that one. Code Phase, and then this isn't a follow, but a resub with their Prime. PC Ram Cannon, thank you so much. We appreciate you for a number of reasons. And now the newest investor in the low budget LCS, not the Nero. So there you go. Okay, seeing these lined up, we were right, of course. That Silas is in the mid lane. I mean, if Yorick, the top lane matchup is something I'm interested in, because I think whoever prevails there is just gonna give so much flexibility to their team. I'm mainly thinking of what happens if Yorick starts to run away with the game and you just have this the opportunity for an eternal split pusher, and then you take Team 1's excellent team fighting. And sure, maybe they're winning fights on the other side of the map, but they've got a split pusher that is going to be chewing through their top inhib super quickly. Who do you think wins that matchup, Camille Yorick?
I think if it's pure even players, probably Camille. I think she has a lot of tools to deal with Yorick. Mm-hmm. Her short trades are good and her long trades are good. Mm-hmm. So I think that she can play around that pretty well. But, Yorick's pretty strong right now. And even after the nerfs, he's got a lot of chances to just drain you down with Maiden, heal up with his shovel, and win those fights. So I think it kind of is a skill matchup. But if I had to bet, I would bet money on Camille.
Yeah, she can be pretty nasty. I'm trying to think about how these junglers are going to play into it. Kind of similar, you want to get up close and be tanky from the jungler spot right there. Actually, some pretty decent parallels. I feel like the supports and the mids are the most different in this game, but you've got somewhat similar actions available in well, I guess I'm absolutely fucking wrong, because Camille can dive way more than Yorick can. But
true, but they can both be split pushers.
True. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the coordination is going to be fascinating, just to see how it all comes together, as these are players who these are not teams. These are just good-natured individuals who wanted to get together and play a game to show off a little bit. So
I love to see the Meowrick skin. That's my personal favorite. So already earned some points in my book.
Hell yeah.
Never underestimate the power of the Scout's code.
Let's see if I can clear up the screen a little bit. Delightful. Delightful. I haven't done any of this in quite some time. Oh, the font seems weird on that, but that's okay. That's all right. We're getting into it. All right, folks. Game 1 of the LBLCS Free Agent Showcase, aka Adopt a Player Day. We are going to kick off here. Pretty standard. I was going to ask, but I forgot if you thought we were going to see any level 1 invades. Do you think it's worth it to risk that on a game 1?
Probably not if you're trying to show your best, your best skill. Sometimes it works and sometimes it goes disastrously. We might have some early combat here if they find the Silas, but apparently not. They just dropped the Raptor ward. They want to know where this Amumu will be going, so trying to keep their eyes open.
Oh, gonna take 1 turret shot and a Q as well. That boy Truth walking forward, trying to weave some autos in. Okay, that could be hugely influential. Silas melee range having to start off at half health. That's gonna be difficult to pull out of.
Yeah, I mean, it makes the already tough lane even tougher. Syndra is a very big bully towards melee champs. She has her orbs, she can move while casting them, she can space her autos. It just makes the whole laning phase very tough for this Silas.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of dodgeball energy here. I mean, there's definitely some healing that Silas will be able to pull through, but yeah, you're kind of gonna have to seed a lot of what's going on, or just back, heal up. I'm not a professional. I don't know what the best thing to do is here. Freely Dan. All right, a clear Steely Dan reference. Really loving that. Level 2s.
Yeah,
Oh, the W doesn't land though.
nice double root though there from Team 2's bot lane, as they have control, which is probably what we'd expect at this point. Braum is pretty bad into those range supports. He has a lot of value in the mid game to block skill shots, but early in the lane, it's pretty rough. So far we see Team 1 with an advantage in the mid lane, but Team 2 seems to be winning bot.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got some pressure and they are pouring it on. That was a nice cue there from the Jhin. All right, Drox lands a W. I played a lot of games with Drox. I love them. I may sound like I'm being mean to them, but I do love them. Look at this, again coming around, and now they're actually going to be a little bit of trouble. That's a great flash from Drox right there. They do take 1 turret shot, but now it's going to be all about kiting. The W lands. Those are some low health bars. A heal comes out, changing it, making me a little bit of a trap. That's first blood going for Mel. Freely Dan walks up. 1 more auto is going to get it, but Drox has a little bit of shield from the barrier. 1 more auto from the Jhin. Should do it. Wait, the Q goes forward. Strictly worse. He gets rooted. Drox rushing forward. The last auto. And that is going to be the feat of warfare claimed by the red team.
Ooh, and that is devastating to lose 2-3 kills that early in the game. I mean, the jungle gank comes, they find Lord Thor, but they all go down for it. So such a sad turn of events there for Team 1, but Team 2 already with a lot of gold exactly where they want it.
Yeah. My compliments to both teams here were Team 1 did set that up really well. Like, that was a great flank. They 100% caught them unawares. And then, obviously, Team 2, an incredible job kiting themselves out of that situation. Got another gank happening up here into the top lane. Bandage Toss gonna grab one of those pesky minions.
Yeah, it looks like the junglers opted to do very different things. We saw that Strictly Worse wanted to go for the 3-camp gank to find some early action. Colt decided to full clear, and the gank didn't work out quite as well, but either way, both junglers now just clearing the rest of their camps.
Also, big ups to Lord Thor. I believe they've redirected both Braum Qs that have been sent towards their way, so great reflexes.
Yeah, I mean, Mel is a very good pick here. You can reflect the Braum passive, you can reflect the Misfortune bullet time, you can even, reflect the stun, and a lot of other things from Syndra. So, honestly, great pick, and so far, Thor has shown that they're very good at it.
Absolutely, and, while we're giving compliments out, Oxen here, huge job getting out of getting to level 5 without dying, right? Starting at level 1 at half health, and they were able to navigate that lane, melee into range, not giving up a kill there. Down a little bit in CS, but that's kind of what you're going to expect, so well done on their part.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, but the feat of warfare already going over to Team 2, so that is one tick towards our feats of strength to get those upgraded boots. So far, Team 2, a little bit of an advantage here in the early game as we're looking to set up this first objective. It looks like Colt has already started up this dragon.
Yeah, nice pathing by this Amumu. Sejuani is on their way around. Now, probably deciding whether or not... I'm not sure if they were caught on that ward. Nice stun by that boy Truth. They do have level 6. That's going to be Oxen taking the ult there. Does not land that dash. But if he did, I imagine Syndra was going down there.
Yeah, that would have been critical, especially get a solo kill in a counter matchup like that. I mean, you know, the range is very strong, but if that Sylas gets on top of you, that's scary, especially with that Syndra ultimate available.
Oh, speaking of getting on top of him, there it is. That's the ult and the flash burned. Well worth it. Wow.
Nice. Great kill there from Oxen. I mean, knew that they had just burned the flash off that boy Truth, so able to just flash on top, get rid of that space in between, and get it done. So really nice mid play there from Team 2.
Speaking of getting it done, Team 1 coming back around, trying to run it back. The CC does land onto Drox. They're stacking up that passive. They do get the pop right there. Mel trying to do what they can. Drox with about a third of their health left, just walking back to the turret. Will any more CC land? They've reached to a good place to kite, but they've traded their support's life. Lord Thor doing God's work here, giving up their life so that their ADC can survive.
Indeed, that's some good support gameplay right there. Just body blocking, making sure that Drox can survive, won't give over that shutdown. So far, really good gameplay, especially from Team 2. But Team 1, they've already gotten 2 successful ganks off in the bot side. They're setting up the top side now, it seems, for Grubs. So we'll see if they can now secure this next objective in about 45 seconds.
Yeah, we've, we're 7 minutes in, but we've already seen a couple of narratives reveal themselves here. Here's one of them into the mid lane. Everyone working together to take down that boy Truth. Not much you can do as a Syndra there, but try to walk away. But some real love being given to the mid lane from Team 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is already some really good synergy that we're seeing here from Team 2. You know, they haven't really played together, I assume. They just kind of found out their teams. They're all free agents looking for a spot. And so far, they're showing that they can play teamwork really well.
Absolutely, and if you want to adopt one of these players, dial the number on your screen now, and we'll put you in touch with one of our operators, and you can give one of these great players a home today. Void Grubs on the map, and Amumu already there.
Yeah, I mean, Colt already just starts up both objectives. We see that both supports are up here to try and fight them, but Amumu takes these very quickly, so they will have to fight soon.
Yes, indeed. Level 5s here on 2 of them. Amumu coming back around. Bandage Toss is going to miss. We've got Sylas coming up. That's a flash in. That's the ult as well. Yorick putting some terrain down on the field as Camille trying to dash away, but the legs just aren't long enough as they take them down as well. And Team 2 really hitting the road here.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to secure all 3 grubs. They got that first dragon. They are now 5 kills up. Just about a 2,000 gold lead forming here. Team 2 is doing very well all over the map so far. What do you think Team 1 has to do to adapt?
It's a great question, and I think some of it is slowing down the tempo, right? Because we're 9 minutes in, and what I feel like we've seen is Team 2 just really grab the reins. And we even saw that early attempt where Sylas ends up trading half of his health away. That was a hint as to the level of energy that Team 2 is bringing into this. Oh, we are running this top gank back here. Camille getting re-ganked. Nice bandage toss. Colt brings it home. Yorick's going to get that kill, though. And so that's the kind of thing right there, right? Where when we talk about pacing, I feel like I'm just seeing Team 2 completely in control there.
Yeah, so we have another fight here.
Yes, indeed. That's going to be a bit of a bounce house here as Oxen going to go down. Syndra getting that shutdown. Probably going to feel really good about that. Good movement on Freely Dan, by the way, right there. Dodging the W, being harried by lots of attacks there, but they still got out.
Yeah, now we really have two separate narratives here because top lane just had some devastating results for Team 1. I mean, we see that Empaz uses the teleport, but then still dies right after getting back to lane, so that's super punishing. No time for that, though.
Absolutely. There's the Mel interaction we were talking about. That boy Truth coming down, really chunking Mel there, but they pull out as they draw this teleport. They don't want to be around as this Silas, comes into play with lots of squishy targets to jump on.
Yeah, I mean, good protect there from Lord Thor. That Reflect is so powerful against some of the champions from Team 1. As I was saying before that, for that big fight there, I think that Team 1 did find some trades back in the mid lane. They got that shutdown onto Oxen, which is huge. Trying to get some more gold in the pockets of their scaling carries like that boy Truth.
Mm-hmm. Luffy making this observation here just about the Mel. Oh, hold on. Oxen going in on that boy Truth right here. Will take one turret shot. God, Lord Thor. Oh, being super annoying. Oh, big DDR moment right there. That's one good flash away. Dodging the second one as well. Dodging the fourth. There it is. Well done by Freely Dan. Dip, ducking, and dodging their way to another chance on life. Wait, did that W connect? It didn't. Okay. They're still alive. Don't sweat it.
That was some pretty fancy feat there from Freely Dan. Very big props. As this top matchup isn't getting any easier for Camille. I think all that attention topside really made this matchup.
That was a super fun interaction right there. Great ult steal, getting knocked back by this Gather of the Week, still whipping all the way over to that Syndra. But Syndra makes it out.
Yeah, that was crazy. I love all the interactions that Silas can have. Hopefully we see more of those across the game. But yeah, still it's kind of the same story. Team 2 is ahead in the early game here. And this top lane tower is getting pretty low. And if the Yorick can pick this up, that will be the feats of strength already over to Team 2. Either that or they need to take this next dragon that's already on map. So we'll see how Team 1 wants to play around that.
Yeah, I mean, Yorick's got teleport as well. So even if they back, they could teleport in, but they don't need to. They're pretty good on health. They're pretty good on mana. And Camille's forced to stick around here. And this is, a difficult choice for any top laner. Do you give up the objective or do you maybe die defending it? That's a Mumu going in right there. The Braum does have the shield up. Do they have their ult up? Are they going to drop? Their health is going pretty low. That's a Misfortune ult being dropped there as well. Connects with a couple people for a few seconds now. Mumu's the one that is stuck in the pit. That's a 1-for-1 so far. A teleport's coming through. But look at this flank as Silas finds their way into the back line. And that boy Truth trying to dodge it. Actually able to get away, but still someone in the front line is going to get put down. And now Strictly Worse is next on the table as we just see the damage diff, the follow up by this very clean Silas play, slaughtering the backline, and now Team 2 is going to turn their attention to this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, they will pick up this dragon. They already got the first tower, so either way, they get the upgraded boots. They get that little bit of scaling advantage in the late game, and Colt is basically the sacrifice there for Team 2 picking up their second dragon of the game. And one thing I'll point out here while we're kind of in this lull state is scaling. And I just mentioned Team 2 has a little bit of scaling advantage on their side now. But I do think that Team 1 has a lot of really strong late game carries. I'm looking at the Syndra, the Camille, even the Misfortune. So I think they still have a way into this if they, like you said, try to slow down the game, get some objectives, and find some numbers advantage team fights.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they do have the damage to do it. They're able to, I'm actually not too worried about their damage right now. It's their health bars and their tankiness that's the problem, because Team 2 has a lot of damage. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oxen walking around, that boy Truth having to be very careful about this. But this is Sejuani, their main tank. Great flash away, good scatter of the week to protect their teammate right there. They're going to get out, but that's just an example of like the difference in wallet that we're facing right now.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the jungle matchup in particular, there is a 2-level difference between these two players right now. Colt just getting a lot more camps, a lot more XP, a lot more ganks off so far than Strictly Worse has, and those deaths have not been helping. So this is kind of a rough matchup. Hopefully Strictly Worse can get back into the game, can get those levels back up, and really make a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Good scatter of the week there. Oh, this Amumu's just been everywhere. Done a great job of being exactly where they're needed on every objective the second they're coming up. Just very smooth jungle pathing. And once again, if you are looking to adopt one of these players, please call the number on your screen, 1-800-LOW-BUDGET-LCS, adoptaplayer.com. Just dial that number right into your phone. One of our operators is standing by, and we will be able to put you in touch with one of these wonderful players. Alternatively, you could hop into the Discord, maybe DM one of them, say, hey, I'm putting a team together for Season 15. And maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no. But either way, you tried. Isn't that what life's about? Look at Oxen diving in right here. That boy Truth having to walk back to the turret is not going to get 100 to 0'd there. We'll get a second lease on life with their Sejuani coming around the other side. God, Oxen is so slippery.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm having some technical difficulties, but I think I'm back now. My Wi-Fi was being weird for a second.
Happy to have you back. We didn't hear a thing. Rift Herald.
Okay, cool.
They're going to knock down that mid tower. The camera doesn't care about that for some reason. But we've got the second charge. 3v3 here in the mid lane. That's going to be Sejuani ult being tossed down as well. Oh, very nice. Very nice knock-up right there. Colt looking pretty low. He's going to drop the Amumu ult, and now the turn. Do they have the damage? Amumu goes down, but their health bar is looking a little low as Drox now frontlining as the Jhin. Oh, that's a lot of damage there on Freely Dan, who will go down. W connecting onto the Braum as well. Oh, a close fight there.
Yeah, really close. It looked so good there for Team 1 at first. They had the advantage. They were chasing Colt down. They got the kill. But Drox and Lord Thor are kind of the stars of Team 2 so far, I'd say.
Whoa, there it is! The shutdown! That boy Truth seizing the opportunity, seeing a split-second opportunity to take down that Silas. Flash forward, drop the ult. The turret shot helped as well. Very nice.
Wow, nice turn there from that boy Truth. Does have to use the flash to get it done, but that's a lot more gold, again, on this Syndra, who probably is the best scaling player on Team 1. Trying to get more items, trying to get more damage, and as we saw in mid lane, these fights are still pretty close. I think Team 1, if they get that gold, if they get that pressure, they can still absolutely take this game back.
Yeah, no, there's still a lot of space for that. We are looking at like a 6K gold diff right now. Lord Thor once again, very nice. Reflection, reflexes right there. And we've got this third Drake coming up in about 30 seconds. And what we're seeing is Team 1 kind of like try to press in for vision, but there's so much strength on the side of Team 2. You got to be really careful, especially in these choke points. But they see an opportunity. They're going to maybe try to go for Lord Thor. That's the knock-up. Do they have the damage? There's the stun. That's the shutdown. It goes into Syndra's pocket as well again. And now, 10 seconds, we have this Infernal Drake spawning. Can they win a 5v4? But they're split up right now. Oh, let's see. A trap is about to be sprung. No. Very nice ward. And they're going to pull out. Start up this dragon.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to set this up. They are starting up the objective.
Okay, look at Drox. There's like levels of flanks here. We've got the Camille. We've got teleports coming in. The Jin's on the back line. Camille forcing the flash out of Drox. Now we've got Oxen finally showing up. This terrifying... Oh, there's the Amumu in. There's the ult from Drox as well. Ulting in here. The Misfortune ult over them as well, but there's just not enough damage as they are able to clean up. That boy Truth, unfortunately, teleporting in a little bit too late there, but that fight was just over in the blink of an eye. And now, third Drake going over to them. Team 2. I think it's probably right not to try and steal this in the moment. You just gotta take your licks when they come, and that is going to be 3 Drakes stacked for Team 2.
Yeah, sorry about my Wi-Fi. I just switched my hotspot. Should be good and back. But yeah, third dragon there picked up for Team 2. So they are 1 dragon away from Soul Point, still about a 6,000 gold lead, and they are fully in control of this game around the 20-minute mark when this Otacon will be spawning up.
Yes. Yeah, Otacon is going to be a tricky thing for Team 1 to handle. They're in kind of crisis control right now. Still space to get back in. We're seeing it in these fights. They are picking people. They are getting some kills. But I do think it's going to become a matter of pulling back once they get their victory, not going for that second bite of the pie. Because right now, that pie is filled with nails.
Absolutely. I mean, that Braum in particular really makes it very easy to kite back to let the enemies come into you. That's kind of how they want to play.
Silas getting on that boy Truth right here. So much damage, stealing the ult, dropping it. Oh my god, how much health? 33 is what I saw. Incredible. Syndra able to walk away with their life right there. Wow.
Yeah, incredible survival there from that boy Truth, and great play there from Oxen. I guess just miscalculating that damage just a little bit. As Team 2 does take the Otacon, Freely Dan might catch Oxen here.
Whoa. Maybe. Or maybe the other way around. That's so much damage coming through. Very nice. The CC is going to land. They just need to drop everything, and they do. That's going to be a kill in the pocket of Freely Dan. Nice shutdown. They needed that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that bullet time had to be used for it, but we saw that 1v1 was not going in their favor, so I'm glad that they just got the kill over. The Silas is strong, and that's a lot of gold.
Nice. Okay. They're really starting to feel themselves. I like what's coming out of Team 1. Yorick coming around the side, though. That Scatter of the Week's going to connect. They take out Drox. Now they can reposition as Camille's flanking the flank right now, as now Yorick and Camille in a bit of a chase right here. This is a nice Camille ult. Strictly Worse coming up. That's the CC. I found you trying to find Degeneron. Whoa, what the fuck just happened there? Knocking them out of the blast cone. That is 3 consecutive picks right here as Team 1 is pulling up out of this dive.
And that is so crucial for them keeping their head in the game. It's clear that they're not tilted, they're not giving up yet, they're finding the angles when they need them, and they have now dropped that gold lead to just about 3,500, cutting it in half. As now we're prepping for this Dragon Soul in about 2 minutes. If they keep up this pressure, they will have a chance to contest it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we gotta consider the mental message that has just been sent here, right? This is been a couple of minutes of Team 2 kind of being able to do whatever they want, and there was just so much focus from those last handful of plays from Team 1. They are now not thinking of themselves as 2-2 in the lead, and they know that they can be killed. So, I mean, this next fight's just going to be so crucial. If Team 1 can put another one in their pocket, it's going to do a lot to evening out this gold. It was 6k difference, now it's 3k difference. So they're getting closer. They've got more items. There's a lot of CC. They're doing a great job with these picks. They just have to be so careful. Because if Silas gets into your backline, if Drox is able to get off too many autos right here. Ooh, okay, Oxen in the front line. They're dropping. They're throwing all the CC. This is the playbook, but a good flash over the wall, and Oxen is going to survive. And Mumu going across the wall as well, dropping the ult and a flash away. Wow. Just trading so much CC right there and summoner spells, but a great look at a pick from Team 1 right there. Silas almost went down. Also good on Oxen for having the good sense to get out of there.
Agreed. So we might have another fight over this choke, but we'll see.
Yeah, I found you at half health, though. Can they survive? That's the misfortune ult going through. Drox is going to open up his ult in a really good position right there. They're going to take the Amumu out. It's 1-1 so far, but Strictly Worse is going to go down 2-1. Degeneroon looking quite low, but Oxen back in the fight. Full health now. 3-1. Not the trade that Team 1 was looking for. They've got the hands to do this. Ooh, Freely Dan in some trouble trying to predict that W. Oh,
and just a tragedy for Team 1. They were almost winning that fight. They almost held their position there. But it's just so hard if you find yourself in a choke like that against champions like Jhin, like Mel. If you're all kind of grouped together, it makes it really easy for them to get maximum value. So good look there from Team 2. They knew where they wanted to fight, and they fought well. I expect that this Dragon probably will go over to Team 2, and that will make things a lot harder in these team fights with that Infernal Soul.
Yeah, one of the things that's making this game so intriguing is that Team 1 definitely has the hands to win this. Like, we've seen it in the picks, we've seen it in the fights. They do just need to pull back once they get that first initial win, because they're winning the first half of these fights, but they're fighting for too long. And, you know, part of that is probably because these players don't know each other. They've just gotten together today. Yeah. You know, so they're doing a fantastic job considering that. I also see that Sammy is saying that the phones aren't working. That is not true. Our call centers are fully staffed. Please call the number on your screen today to adopt a player. You could use the Discord. You could go into the Discord and DM players that you think you'd like to play with based on their skill or maybe their vibes. But we prefer that you call the number that is on your screen right now. Should be blinking. Here it is. Degeneroon getting picked. Remember, that number is 1-800-low-budget-LCS, adoptaplayerday.com. Just type that right into your phone using numbers, and you will get somebody on the line right away.
Yeah, and that's such a crucial pick here for Team 1. Again, they're finding these angles right when they need them. This Baron is up and available. It's past 25 minutes in the game, and now Team 2 don't have their top laner. So we'll see what Team 1 can do to capitalize off that, as both teams are fighting for their position around this Baron.
Yeah, Baron, again, just as these major objectives come up, we've got the Baron, we've got the Elder coming up as well. One team fight could do it, and I do think that Team 1 is still in a... Look at this. Look at this Camille, coming all the way around. Now has to run, is going to get picked right there. I like the look, and great reaction from Team 1, aggressing onto Drox right there, forcing the flash. Now they've got to retreat in good order. Bandage toss does not land, but Baron is live. And I bet that Team 2 is hungry for it.
Yeah, I mean, now the other top laner gets picked off there for Team 1. So this is an opportunity to start the Baron here. I think Team 1 is probably just going to give it up based on how they're positioning. We see that Strictly Worse is on the bot side of the map, so not looking for a steal or anything. I think this is a risky play, but it's kind of their only choice right now. So if I were Team 1, I would be saying, I guess we got to keep our turrets up. We got to try to clear waves, use our Syndra and our Misfortune, just get these waves away from our tower and try to wait out this ever important Baron buff.
Absolutely. Man the walls, defend the fortress. We are in full turtle mode right now, and just keeping an eye out for the opportunity for any kind of pick. Just can't go too far.
Indeed, if they overextend, it could spell disaster. So just trying to hold off these waves, group up together. We'll see. It looks like Team 2 really wants to put dual pressure here. They're pressuring the top tier 2 and that mid tier 3, and it seems to be splitting up Team 1 pretty well.
Yeah, great lane assignments right here, forcing them to spread out, not able to consolidate all their power. They're going to come down to this mid lane, kind of prioritize that inhib. I love that Camille's on a secret mission right now. They're thinking of maybe collapsing. The question is, can they find an angle in time before the other team can collapse on them? I think Camille is out. Whoa, well done. Strictly Worse, though, diving so deep. I'm not sure if the rest of the team is going to be able to catch up with them. Freely Dan trying to find themselves in position, but they're going to get cut off by this Yorick, by this Silas, and they will have to pull back into the fortress.
Yeah, now one man down. Team 2 has Baron buff. They're pushing into the base. One good fight here.
Wow. Speaking of it, I mean, sometimes you just got to throw your wallet down the well, and that's exactly what they just did right there, taking out Misfortune. Oh, another bandage toss right there. They might be able to bring it to a close on this push.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance of it if they can play it right. They have used a lot of resources, but they do still have that Baron buff, and that is so powerful to siege these towers. Can Team 2 do it?
Yeah, absolutely. A game-ending tool for a reason, and Colt's going to make a good go of it. There we go, diving in, bandage toss grab. There's the Misfortune ult being used by the Silas. The turrets doing as much as they can to help out, but just one at a time, they are able to cut Team 1 down as Team 2 pushes on to the Nexus and ends this thing. Well done. Congratulations, Team 2. Once again, 1-800-LOW-BUDGET-LCS. Adopt a player right now. I want to get someone to join my team.com. Call that number. Our call centers are live. What a game.
Yeah, a great showing there from both teams. You know, Team 2 had a very good early game, but then Team 1 was able to punch back. They were punishing those overextensions, they were punishing the overplays, but Team 2 able to secure more objectives and have those good team fights at the end to win the game. So honestly, all these players are looking really good. And I didn't really see anyone that I wouldn't want on my team. So well played there from everyone.
Yeah, lots of great moments across the game. You can check this out as a VOD, and I believe we're going to try and get this on our YouTube channel as well. So if you want to go back and really dissect it, feel free to. And just a quick thank you to all the players who took time out of their day today to participate in this. And thanks to you, Boss Kitty, as well, for agreeing to be one of the many casters on this event.
Yeah, of course. I know we're getting into game 2, so you need me to head out?
You can head out whenever you want. I guess I probably should have made this a little bit smoother. Yes, thank you for casting.
I'll cover time. We have we'll stick all of the players who played in match 1 in the free agent recruitment channel. Free agent recruitment for the LVLCS. If you want to check them out there, we'll put them in there. And here, mid game now, Praetorian here, we're gonna have a brief ad read. It's not really an ad read, it's us. The season 15 of the LVLCS will start at the end of August and run through the most of the fall. The sign-up form for this season went out a few days ago. You can check out the announcements channel. The rules are also there. I will reiterate many times that this is not a first come, first serve sign-up form. So please take your time. And yeah, we're so excited to see so many of you there, and you can pick up some of these great players that played in game 1. That was a great game.
Yeah, that was a blast. And while you will also get to see many players today, you will also get to see many casters today, as we will be switching pairs of casters per each of our 4 games. So next you will be hearing from Tier and PC Jackie Boy, who will be joining us whenever they hear my voice or see my ping.
Yeah, so we've appeared.
Oh my God, so summoned.
We're very summoned right now.
On our game.
Welcome. Yeah, incredible professionalism. Just a pat on the back to all of us for being, so on time.
You should pay out some bonuses to us, I think.
You know what?
Everybody gets a bonus.
I think you're right. Everybody gets a bonus. We're going to be sending those out again. Again, if you do want a bonus, why not just call the number on your screen, 1-800-I-want-a-bonus-please-right-now.com. That's going to go right to our call centers. We've got
the .com is in the phone number? Or?
Yeah, thank you for asking that. The .com is in the phone number. Pretty sure that's enough digits. So
It's plenty.
It's plenty. Well, I wanted to have a couple extra, We're not stingy here with digits.
No, we paid extra for those digits.
So also how this is going to work is I'm just going to be streaming this, and I'll evaporate into the background, and you guys can just watch the Discord stream, and once we're in a lobby, I'll leave you to it. Did you guys catch the last game?
We did.
We did.
Excellent. General thoughts, as experienced players in the low-budget LCS, or actually any advice that you would give to new players coming into the low-budget LCS that are maybe looking to join a team?
Oh.
That's a good question.
I have not been here as long, so I will defer.
If you're a mid laner and you play a mage and you get streamed, you should pretty much expect that your build is going to be critiqued from all sides of the Elo Isles. So just, if you build 2 Lost Chapter items, you're cooked. But
actually, it doesn't matter what you build. There will always be some discussion of your builds.
Yeah. So that's just like specifically mid lane mages.
Jack, how long have you been in the LVLCS?
An uncomfortably long time. I've gotten old. Let's see here. My first season was, I think, season 5. and we're heading into season 15, so that makes 10 seasons.
correct.
This will be my 10th season.
Happy
Wow.
10 seasons.
Wow.
You're in the
Wow, that's
LVLCS.
crazy. That's 5 years.
Holy
And what would you
shit.
say some of your favorite parts of being in the LVLCS are?
I mean, I think some of my favorite parts have been being able to do the booth with my good friends, Valentine, Vega, and Lustforce. We really enjoy being able to do that. I love listening to and watching the streams, and sometimes being able to get in a cast myself, like right now. And I think my favorite part of it is just interacting with everybody and seeing all the people and being able to interact with chat while we're streaming or while we're doing the booth. Or just toss stuff up in community, or put my tattoo in home garden and cooking channel, and get some fire emojis on that one.
Dedicated to the LVLCS that you got a really sick LVLCS tattoo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I totally meant to talk to you about this. Yeah, you might be the first LBLCS tattoo.
Probably.
That's incredible. Also, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, the artist did a great job with it.
Do I have to get a tattoo now? Is this a requirement?
Yeah. It's a requirement.
It it actually is. Whenever anybody sort of joins the Discord, we just kind of assume that everybody is getting tattoos, so we don't check, but
We all do matching ones. But
Yeah.
you can do it
Okay,
somewhere
okay.
hidden. Like if you want to like somewhere like, sneaky, that's fine.
I mean, it's probably got to be out in the open, right? Or else, how will people know?
That's a good point. It's sort of
Who I
like
belong to
I
now.
like your shoelaces. It's like, you know, the code for that.
yeah, mine's on my on the inside of my lip though, because I like to kind of in the middle of a conversation peel my mouth back and sort of show off my tattoo. But that's just a personal preference.
Peel my mouth back is an interesting turn of phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one of the professional casters use, I guess.
Yes, that's exactly
Yes.
what's going on.
I've only been here for a split now, but I'd say just be nice. Seems like everyone's nice, and yeah, everyone can play League of Legends. You know, not everyone can be just a super chill person. So
True. You know, there are a lot of people who play League of Legends in different amateur scenes, and one of the things that we enjoy a lot about the LVLCS is that you're right. Everyone is very nice, and we're happy to have everyone here and in a place that they really enjoy playing with not just playing League, but playing League with their friends in a way that feels, like in a somewhat competitive environment.
somebody's got to lose, and
Somewhat competitive is a pretty generous.
every split,
description.
Well, I mean,
if you
like the teams that I've played on, the competitive
mine.
part is.
Mine have not.
I think
And
that's
Jack, in 10 seasons of the LVLCS, how many finals have you won?
Oh, that's like not the important part of the LBLCS for sure.
And hey, listen, as
Chance
one
of
of the
some titles.
as one of the okay, technically I do, but as one of the creators of the LBLCS, nary a victory on my belt that I actually played in, but I've ridden the bench to some amazing titles. Sometimes you just need a figurehead on your ship, and I'm happy to be that figurehead if you're looking to pick up someone who's going to take up a precious slot on your team and not really
like the little children on the longboats, doing the dance.
Yes, the
Yes.
Aura farmers.
Aura farming in the Philippines.
You've been aura farming for so long.
Exactly. Zelia's. Okay, wait. We have a couple of things to catch up on. First of all, just going in reverse order. Zelius, blue team being known as the Rose Bros for this game. Hell yeah, Rose Bros. Shout out to the original OG admin teams. We've lost. Our record is so bad, we got our ass kicked fucking every single season we participated in. Him the guy, your caster compliment. Him, we gotta catch up about board games. That's my compliment to you. I've been playing a lot of board games recently, and I want to keep talking about it. So that's my compliment to you, is that I would love to have a conversation with you about board games. I'm pretty sure there were 2 LeChance Licks Toes that I missed. Yeah, one of them from Lil Robot Man. Thank you so much, Lil Robot Man. Fucking crushing it out there. Youngster Joey just being so positive. Good luck to all the free agents today with a little heart. What Tyr was just talking about. I loved what you said, by the way. It is so true. Everyone can play League of Legends. Not everyone can be nice. Kindness is a currency that goes far in this community. So if you're flush with it, you're not going to have any problems around here. And Aqua Urchin, Destin, Jaximus, Domination 2340, and Zenithar, of course. Thank you all for being the newest investors in the low budget LCS. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for giving us follows, taking time out of your Sunday to hang with us. And I see that we have a full lobby and a spectator link. So I'm going to stop talking and hand the reins over to these two delightful individuals. I hope y'all have a wonderful time.
Oh, I wonder what delightful individuals is talking about. But Tyr, I guess that's us. So we are here, and I'm here. That's Tyr. That's very rhymey. I love it. We're ready to cast the second game here. I will be taking over LaChance's role, and Tyr will be taking over Boss Kitty's role. And we will hope to, it's a tough act to follow for sure, but we're going to do our level best.
I don't lick toes. I'm sorry. I'll get that out of the way.
That's all right. That's all right. You don't have to. You can just. You can lick fingers if you'd like. There's multiple different options here.
You lick those fingers, it's good.
Yeah, finger licking good.
Yeah.
Speaking of finger licking good, we've got the draft site is going up here, and we've got two teams. One is on blue side, one is on red side, and so far that's about as much information as we have.
Yeah, I did pull their multi OP Jump GGs. Are we gonna see the draft? Is that gonna come up on the screen here?
Yes,
I did DM both of you links, and then it will be on the. Yeah, we didn't think too hard about that part, so that'll be a little bit clunky, but that's our fix.
And when you open it up, you're going to be amazed at how gorgeous it is. And what you might also notice is that this is actually the low budget LCS's native draft tool, which has been a passion project by dev team member Thy Ducky Lord. Also a Panther Core member also brought him into the league.
It's actually so good. Like I use it for all the other drafting that I do. Since most of the other draft sites just like crash randomly now, this one is the most reliable one, in my opinion.
Indeed, and it has an option for fearless as well. So we're ahead of the 8-ball on that one. So if you want to use a draft site that's really good, head on over to draft.lowbudgetlcs.com and start checking it out.
So we're up in the Plat, Diamond, Emerald, I guess, division now. We have a couple of like one tricks. There's a Giga Corky Sibber like 2-trick. We have a Cassante main up in here that is Resurrection. Aqua Urchin is the Corky main. Diana is the jungler's preference, and then in mid lane looks like Orianna or Aurora, and that's all for. I'm not sure which side this is.
Resurrection looks like on. Well, actually,
Another friend.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Somebody.
Is this the wrong? I pulled up the
knows?
OPGGs for the wrong people. I think
That's fine. That's fine because we've got a little drafting going on here with the first couple of bans coming out. Trundle and Draven being banned on one side, Wukong and Aphelios being banned on the other side. So they're sort of mirroring jungle ADC. We'll see if we'll see what blue side decides to lock in for their third ban, and if red side decides to mirror that or go somewhere else. It's a Galio coming out as the third ban for blue side.
All right, and I assume people are just banning Comfort, which I can no longer comment on because I've prepared for the wrong games. And
that's fine. Oh, a Thresh ban hitting the table. I mean, I'm a Thresh connoisseur. I don't know if you like Thresh a lot. You're also a support main from what I know.
I am. I do not flay well, but it's a wonderful champion. If I could hit flays more reliably, I would totally play it.
Oh, you don't even need to hit the flays. It's just about the vibes, really. Like as long as you're sort of in the general vicinity of people, you're doing a good job.
Cool. All right, I'll keep that in mind when I play it next.
All right, Ash. Wow. Yeah. Tell me about this pick.
It's a really reliable opening pick. It has a pretty flat scaling curve. It's okay most of the game. It has a really strong level 1 and provides a lot of CC from the bot lane. It is immobile, which can be punished by the Leona, but we will see.
Yeah, it looks like red side hovering around. A couple of different engage options. Maybe Alistar. Maybe the cow. Nope, Jinx.
Okay. Yep. Standard hyperscale, really flexible. Ashe definitely has the prio over the two ADCs in terms of damage for most of the lane.
And And
we'll
how much
see-
can this Leona pick or something similar to it really affect that? Like lane prio and all of that kind of fun stuff. What can we expect blue side to retaliate with here?
The Leona champion can affect that quite a lot. She's a huge stat checker. And Jinx can follow up with the choppers on her CC. So because Ashe is immobile, it would really behoove them to have another Warden to maybe make that not so well. Braum would make this lane pretty nice for Ashe. Taric is actually one of Ashe's best pairs. That would be an exceptional pick here. Yeah, but I think Wardens are probably where it's at.
Okay, so those more protector style supports that sort of keep it nice and safe away from the prowling sword of Leona.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ashe does really well with damage amplifiers as well. So I wouldn't hate like something like a Zyra. Ooh, just straight up engager. Okay.
Oh wow, okay. Just retaliating with that. I mean,
That's
I'm a
fine.
big fan of picking engage into engage. I love playing the engage champions. Do I do it well? No. But again, it's not about playing well. It's about playing. Yep, that's where it stops.
It's about playing. Yeah, it is about playing.
Yep. So we'll see exactly how this sort of shakes out here. Now, red side gets like sort of an interesting like pick ban pick situation, and what can we what can teams do with that sort of neat little feature of the sort of snake draft with the bans in the middle?
Oh, I mean, generally you'll see red side try to pick support on R3. Since they pick support on R2, that means blue can pick, have counter pick in that lane. Blue picks Gwen, which I assume it's a flex. Maybe a jungler, maybe a top laner. And so then red side chose not to pick jungle and chose to pick mid. So in theory, blue could have counter in every lane except one now, if they want that. But we'll see. I assume that's kind of how things will shake out here. Which means I guess red will choose to get counter pick in top lane as they pick their jungler next, while blue side, we'll just have to pick their top blind. I think they already did. I think it's probably Gwen. So yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like some jungle bans coming down on the side of red. So it seems like they believe that Gwen is indeed going top. And then banning out the Talia as well, sort of telegraphing that they want a little bit of movement to complement their comp.
Yeah.
So we'll see what this red 4 ends up becoming. But then like these sort of bigger, beefier, like the Pantheon and the set bans coming out. Are those Gwen counters? Could we sort of assume that those are some comfort bands for the Gwen there?
Another friend.
Well, you see, I know nothing about that lane, so
Great, me neither.
I really don't know.
I'm gonna pretend like I know a lot about that lane, and I'm gonna say, yeah, those are just really good champs into Gwen. They can just really contest her, with the level 1 and all that kind of fun stuff, and they can get wave pry over her, so they can move to these different things, try to shut down the scaling. I made all that up. It might be true, might not be, but it's not my job to know. So the Nocturne ends up being the pick here for red side. Now, Nocturne's pretty interesting in 5s. So you can turn off the lights, and then nobody knows where anything is except themselves, which is sort of a nice analogy for life too.
I like it with Aurora. I think she can make use of the chaos pretty well. Can be a great skirmishing champ. Can counter gank. I mean, we'll see if this is actually a Gwen top now. I'm really intrigued. I think that it is Gwen jungle. Okay.
The Gwungle.
The Gwungle.
The Gwungle. So my commentary about those being comfort bands for the Gwen, totally in the garbage at this point. But it was good while it lasted. It was a nice little high there. But yeah, so we've got the Aatrox coming out. So we've got a bit of damage balance here between the magic and physical. Lots of CC for blue side here. Looking at these two comps, which one would you rather load into game with?
I think the ease of execution's probably on blue side. I don't know. I think both of them are trying to do rather comparable things. Ashe and Nautilus and Jinx and Leona are going to play out an engager versus engager lane that should favor the Nautilus Ashe. Gwen is going to super farm. Nocturne generally wants to counter gank, but like Gwen's really not going to gank a lot. So that means Nocturne has to be proactive with his ults, which means he's going to want hunt with the Aurora. And Aurora can totally hunt I assume she can maybe get pushed on Lissandra. I don't really know. But unlocking Aurora and moving with her is probably Red Side's best bet. But that's a little complicated to coordinate with like a team that you have just played with for the first time. Whereas Blue Side is like, I have an Ash Arrow and a Nautilus and a Gwen and some Beavers, Aatrox, we'll hit a thing and we'll all just press our buttons. That seems pretty effective. So I think I would like to load in with Blue Side just on the ease of execution. But I think both these teams clearly have win cons they can play around.
Yeah, so it sounds like what you're saying is that the lethality of the Aurora Nocturne combination seems to be pretty good. Except what you're concerned with is, the ability for them to do that with this being like their first game together. And Blue Side is sort of a bit more straight up with what they want to do. It's like, yes, that's an Ash Hour. I'm familiar with that ability.
Mm-hmm.
Ash was my first main in League of Legends.
Really?
Yeah. I used to play ADC, and then I played mid lane, and then I played jungle, and then I decided I sucked at those things. So I went to support.
I was never a champion that could farm things. It seems too hard. So I just been fluctuating between jungle and support,
I get it. You don't
have to do the hard work. You just have to run around and kill stuff.
I don't have enough of a prefrontal cortex for jungle. What I like about support is that it really relies on the animal part of your brain, the real, like the lizard, the stuff at the back of the skull. So it relies on those brain structures a bit more, which I appreciate. You sort of let the primal rage as the teams pick up their champions here. Let's see here. In terms of the names, we only get to see the names on one side so far, but I really like Bardo Jr.
Bardo Jr. Yeah. Scars to Success. It's edgy but effective. KG and Ren could just be like in an anime that I'm watching, so that's fun. Nick IRC. So I have a friend who just has his full name, like David S. Kalb is his his summoner name, right? And I've always wanted to be bold enough to do that. I might just change my summoner name to my full name at some point. But the downside is that you get like people will go on LinkedIn and like look him up like and then just like flame him in chat for his CV. So you gotta have thick skin to really link in that way. But maybe Nick IRC is someone's actual name, kind of abbreviated down. And
looking at people's LinkedIn is pretty elite tier hating. If we're gonna like be honest here. And just I'm looking at so we've got like a little like when these players signed up. When these players signed up, I can talk, I promise. They talked about little fun facts that they have. Rin, and I already know this, is a big fan of basically picking everything and anything in the top lane. And this has got to be the most normal champion I have seen Rin lock in, and I would not be surprised if like somehow he's pulling out AP Aatrox and it works.
So Rin plays non-top laners in the top lane. Is that what I'm inferring here?
Oh yes, indeed.
Is Rin been around do you know Rin, or is this just something that you've read in the
Yeah, Rin has been around a little bit here. Name changed from something. I don't remember what it was. So if you look back in the annals of history for the LBLCS, I don't remember exactly what that name was. Somebody will chime in chat.
That's the annals of history.
The annals of history? My apologies.
Yeah, there we go.
So the annals of history, you can look that up. Somebody will give Rin's former name, something along those lines. So let's see here. We'll see if we can find any of these other fun facts. People leaving that blank. That's a missed opportunity.
Wow. Or maybe they have nothing fun
they have nothing fun. Bardo Jr. likes rice pudding, which is a pretty good option. Mixty. That was Mixty, who is Rin's former name.
Mixty. Okay.
MXTI, yeah.
Cool.
So let's see here. We've got about a minute left before these teams load in. If you're starting out playing with random people for the first time in a competitive, coordinated fives environment, what are some of the things that you want your call to be about in like the first few minutes of the game or during champ select and all that kind of fun stuff, just getting to know each other?
Is the objective to make friends, or is the objective to win?
Well, I mean, I'm curious about both answers, to be honest.
So from like a hyper competitive angle, probably best. So like some of the best teams that call have like a mixed call where like, you know, people are able to voice what they think should happen or what they think their champion can do at a given moment. And then everyone sort of can integrate their voices together. But in a situation where you don't even know who people's voices are, it's generally best to just pick the jungler or support and say, you are the one, you talk, and everyone else will just like lightning follow your call. Because just doing a call together is going to be better than doing nothing at all. So like, I think that's the band-aid solution for getting people on the same page. For friends though, I like to ask about tabletop RPGs. I like to ask about board games. Whatever is in your Steam library, music, you know, there's plenty of cool things you can ask people about. And, you know, there might be a game going on, but you don't talk about that stuff. Just keep talking about whatever it is that you were talking about in Champ Select, and make some jokes about champions.
Yeah, it's sort of, and I'm about to piss off Praetorian here, but it's sort of like going to a baseball game. The objective of going to a baseball game has really nothing to do with baseball. Baseball happens.
Yeah, sure.
And you are just sort of in the stands eating food that costs far too much money. It's like a $15 hot dog. I'm a big fan of the like Italian sausages with peppers and onions at baseball games. That's the good stuff. So baseball, it happens over there, and they look handsome on the field, and that's about it. And sometimes it's interesting. So there we go.
All right, can people guess your city from that food? Italian sausages with peppers and onions?
I don't think so, but I haven't been to enough baseball games in other cities to know.
Oh no. I think in Pittsburgh I got pierogies one time, and I think that's probably a pretty Pittsburgh thing.
Yeah, that feels pretty localized.
Yeah. Are there other baseball people in chat that can tell us like foods at their games?
Praetorian would be the one that probably knows the most. I'm in not Chicago to answer Khazad-dûm. Although I have family who lives there.
That's not pizza or whatever. The bad pizza.
I think of that. Yeah, they got the weird like pizza, which is. I mean, they took the name pizza pie like way too seriously.
Yeah, like the pizza trough. Just some slop you can eat up. I don't know. I've never had it, but I do see people making fun of it a lot, and I like to make fun of a thing from time to time. So yeah, screw that pizza.
I mean, I love to make fun of things. It's one of my favorite pastimes, and it looks like Blue Side is going for a big top lane play here to try to keep things as spicy as humanly possible.
Yeah, you know, there's a couple ways you can go with your level 1. Because I don't think it matters knowing where either of these jungles start. It's totally fine to just like totally send it on a Nautilus invade here. You don't really care if you lose, if they have vision of you or whatever. They are we're gonna take the spicy.
Ooh, they're gonna be walking over here. Aspect of Noxus is gonna be in a little bit of a tricky position. Oh my god, they walk into the pixel bush. An Aspect of Noxus able to meander on out with their life.
They guessed wrong. They thought it would be Pixel.
Standing in Pixel at the start of a game is pretty bold.
Yes. All right, I don't hate the thought though. Nautilus has a bit of a time getting back to his lane now. Jinx recalled, so Leo, yeah, they don't have the damage. He's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the Nautilus here, I'm gonna do something stupid mid lane.
Oh yeah,
like, I'm not getting back bot in time, so I may as well do something silly goosey here. But again,
this goose is not quite as silly and appears to be walking back.
It's a very serious goose.
Serious goose,
for
yes.
this one. So
actually, a great summoner name, honestly.
Serious goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a student whose water bottle. She has a sticker on her water bottle that said, "Today I'm a serious goose." I loved it. I thought it was great. Ooh, big trade coming out for Aurora here.
Yeah, huge.
A little scrappy here in the top lane. The Aatrox level 1 is pretty vicious.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jinx was going to get that push anyway, most likely, so... No flash engage off the Leo. Playing it slow.
Respectable. You don't want to go too crazy. This is your first time playing with these people, but yeah.
Always go too crazy.
Yeah, that Aurora combo with Electrocute looks like it hurts.
Yeah. It must be so hard having to know what damage is off of champions in other lanes.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have to worry about that.
No.
We're the enlightened folk. We're playing a different video game than the rest of them.
We are. Ooh, nice hook onto the
collecting
Jinx.
here from Nick IRC onto Tortuga, who is pops the cleanse to try to get away. The flash follow from Scars to Success is going to result in first blood for blue side as Rex Nemo tries to scurry on out. Aspect of Noxus randomly getting a solo kill under tower in the top lane. Rin going down there. Well, we don't have replay ability here, but my lord. A lot of action sort of on both sides of the map here in their respective lanes without jungler intervention.
Yeah, I love that play from the Ashe Nautilus. You know, the Engager versus Engager matchup is always about who can hook the ADC. Nautilus manages to engage first, ends very well. Good decisiveness on the Ashe to flash in, and they will be rewarded.
Yeah, picking up that first blood is going to be pretty important. And I remember us talking in Champ Select about, you know, Ashe getting the prio in lane there. As Detective Purple able to sneak away the Scuttle Crab.
Wait, no way Red
Bardo
gets
Jr.
Scuttle Crab there. Wow.
Oh, indeed. Oh, yes.
Tilted beyond recognition.
I'm all F4ing. That's a joke. I don't know that I've ever rage quit a game of League of Legends. I've definitely probably been the contributory factor for other people rage quitting a game of League of Legends. But
so Ashe does get the kill, but she doesn't recall, so she doesn't consolidate that gold, and now they're kind of behind in the lane, getting pushed in.
yeah, because now, like, despite the kill advantage, Jinx has the item advantage. Jinx is a longsword up on the Ashe.
Yeah. Very
He's in a
rough.
tough position.
They commit for the crab, and they don't even get it.
Oh my god, this is a scrappy little fight in the mid lane here. KG flashing away, but the following flash from Z-Struck200 to secure the kill is going to result in yet a third solo kill in the third possible lane of this game.
Yeah. People showing their skills.
I mean, I love the scrappiness here. Rin is in a tough position. Lots of HP loss here. The wave in a rough spot. Nick IRC potentially looking for some silly goofy stuff here. Ends up with a hook onto Tortuga. Scars to Success a little bit far away. With the engage coming from Rex Nemo back onto it, the chompers go down. Scars to Success is following really low here. Tortuga's going to end up claiming the feat of warfare. Nick IRC is going to look for a hook onto the wall to try to get away, but the TP coming from Z-Struck is going to secure them a kill onto this too. Red side striking back in force after being first blooded.
Yeah. And there is the danger of well,
oh my god, and then blue side with right back at it. But it looks like it's going to be another... Oh, he can run. Oh, Aspect of Noxus barely not able to pick up that kill onto Rin.
Gotta be like 5 HP.
Right? My lord, what an exciting game.
Yeah. So bot lane, right? We see the two things went wrong for them there. One is there was no gold on the Ashe. Two, is that Leo actually held her E and engaged onto the Ashe after Nautilus got a hook that was really not cleanly onto the ADC. And then we end up with a really favorable trade for them, followed up by the fact that the jungler is also on their side of the map and could move in. So yeah, huge plays coming out for the bot side. And top lane equalizes things. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, top lane looks like it's going to be an interesting little matchup here. The Dirk lethality is probably going to be entirely negated by the Bramble Vest here as these two top laners start to scrap with each other.
Yeah, I think at a certain point, like at like one item, Aatrox should be doing okay. He's really not. Yeah, I think that at about one item, I'd like to revisit that and see who's winning. But for now, I think that Bramble Vest will do some work.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially negating that. Oh right my lord. We sort of caster cursed them. Caster cursed them there. As Rex Nemo and Tortuga are feeling the heat from this BF Sword Ashe under their own tower.
Yeah.
Looks like Z-Struck200 coming in for a roam here. This is going to be a pretty interesting play. If Rex Nemo can get the connection onto Nick IRC here, the Rower ult going down, the domain expansion or whatever it's called. Nick IRC going to fall, popping the Aftershock a little late, and unfortunately is going to go down.
Yeah, I love the roam. I love the prio and then the use of prio to snowball the other lanes. But now Aurora's getting
ult
cut.
from Aspect of Noxus is going to put up enough damage to slay down Rin. Z-Struck200 in a dangerous spot as Bardo Jr. looking for a kill here. The Gwen able to pick up a shutdown with a little extra gold in the pocket. Rex Nemo coming down. Bardo Jr. going to look onto Tortuga here, but it's going to be a 1 versus 3, and they're not able to pick up another kill. Tortuga getting some more money in their pockets to try to scale.
Yeah, a great punish of the rotate back to lane by Lissandra, who couldn't be there for the initial play. And now blue side's actually in really good position bot if red can't crash this wave.
Yep. Oh my god, Nick I receive flashing forward, the hook coming out onto Rex Nemo, as well as the Ash ult. Oh my god, but Tortuga able to find a return kill back with the Super Mega Death Rocket. Rex Nemo going forward, Tortuga looking for it again, and is probably going to be able to hook themselves out of danger. That play went disastrously for blue side.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing as the Nautilus, so either I'm wrong or yeah, I just don't think that was that bad of a decision. It might have come down to just who played it better.
Yeah, it looked like it was just one of those little like execution moments, so sort of a 60-40 play, and sometimes that weighted coin toss lands tails.
Was it the Jinx ult that secured it? Well,
yeah, it was like Leona ult into Jinx ult on Scars to success there.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. But they have their summoners up. Rin is in a bit of a 1 versus 2 situation, but has the backup from KG and Bardo Jr. nearby, so posturing aggressively here.
Yeah, but Knock gets
his check Pixel.
Knock gets his crab, puts his sunglasses on, goes back to his camps. And he's still got his ult. Nocturne can just carry this threat, which is going to make any sort of play attempt really hard for blue side until he puts it on cooldown.
An auto attack and a Q taking a third of KG's HP. It's a rough situation. Not the kind of lane I want to play in. As Rin starts taking some pretty heated damage here from Aspect of Noxus.
Yeah, I think Aurora is probably really good into like a sort of Warden mid lane champion like Lissandra, who's meant to counter assassins and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes Aurora sort of uniquely situated to that circumstance? Oh, as Aspect of Noxus looking for another solo kill up here in the top lane and is going to be able to find it.
Yeah, huge. She's a short range skirmisher. She doesn't need to completely go in, and she can kind of play on the edge of Lissandra's range and just kind of outdamage her, as we've been seeing. She's not very committal, right? Lissandra wants a champ that's really committal, and she's just not at all.
Yeah, Aurora can sort of hop in and hop out as Nick Irisy looking to hop in here onto Tortuga. The hook is going to be found. The death charges are going to be able to be found. The Enchanted Crystal is also going to be found. However, Nocturne flying in. There's a teleport coming in from Z-Struck 200 here. Is going to look to try to turn the tides. Bardo Jr. going desperately low. Ends up falling down. Another teleport coming in. I don't know who from the KG. Going to try to turn these tides here. Z-Struck 200 looking for another kill. KG is going to be stopped from being able to follow their E. Flash forward from Rex Nemo with the stun is going to look to try to get it down. Detective Purple taking the very risky play to try to go forward and help secure that kill. Who's going to go on to... Oh, barely missed. Oh my lord. Another great engage look from the blue side bot lane here that just ends up being counter engaged so well with the teleport and Nocturnal.
Yeah. A really nice Leona ult. The Nocturne ult does some work, but really, I think that play still works without the Aurora just TPing in. It's kind of been the Aurora show down in bot lane.
Yeah, Aurora's really, Z-Struck 200 really looking to make a name for themselves. And remember, these are free agents. There's a very, very good chance that this player could be on your team in this season.
With Aurora Band, obviously.
With Aurora Band, yep. So probably not going to get Aurora. Bardo Jr. looking top lane here, clearing the pink ward and Pixel. Oh, as we go into some more scraps here, Bardo Jr. is a little bit delayed to this. Rin baiting forward. Bardo Jr. looking to go forward. Popping the ghost, try to get forward. Aspect of Noxus flashing out. Rin is quite low, though. Gwen is immune. Rin not able to follow the flash forward. Takes a tower shot and ends up going down. Scars of Success incredibly low, but able to escape with the skin of their teeth and able to pick up the Enchanted Crystal Arrow kill into Tortuga. Rex Nemo following their trusted bot laner down shortly after that. KG making a return roam here to try to make a similar effect for their team.
Look at all of these plates getting taken in mid lane. KG pays the price. But man, don't say the game wasn't exciting enough. Like, oh my god.
We're at like a kill and a half a minute here.
Collapse onto the Aurora now. This would be huge if they get a shutdown.
This could be a pretty big shutdown. Nick Irisy looking forward here. The Aurora ult coming down. The hook was held, but Z-Struck 200 able to do enough damage to take down Bardo Jr. The hook being held there just wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. I think she maybe gets one on the back end anyway, but if the hook lands, maybe they can actually get the shutdown. But wow, I like the collapse. I like the call, but just got to play it a little better. And Aurora is she's got the feet. She's got the moves. She's about to do 1,000 damage to this freaking Lissandra again.
Z-Struck is having a really good showing here in this showcase. They are taking the name showcase quite literally.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have been putting on a good showing here. The Leona's played a really nice game. Jinx has played a really nice game. I actually think the Nautilus and Astra played really nice games as well.
Yeah, bot lane's been really exciting this game, and I think both bot lanes have played the matchup about as well as they could. There's a lot of interference.
Yeah, come on, you can't control for like 3 teleports into your lane.
It's a constant 4v4.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see what happens in a more pure 2v2 situation, as Rin and Aspect of Noxus having their exchange of blows as is typical.
Yeah, but guess what? There's a bot gank again.
Another bot gank happening. Scarce's Success popping the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, the cleanse from Tortuga, able to get them away, but they're being permanently slowed down by there. Scarce's Success with the volley, able to pick up another kill onto Tortuga. Rex Nemo able to walk out of there with their life as Rin takes half of his HP from Sion.
Oh, Kenji in danger. Kenji's
in danger here. The Nocturne ult coming down is going to turn off the lights and help secure a kill there. That's going to be probably a tower mid lane here as Rex Nemo getting hooked up in the blindness. Scarce's Success looking to put down the hurt here and is going to permanently slow Leona into her grave.
Yeah. I think the blindness was not affecting the Leona, but nice hook. And they need this. They need this this bot lane to start snowballing, because mid lane is going the other direction, and someone needs to carry this mid game.
Yeah, we got to get some damage here.
Oh my god! Wait, that was perfect.
Sion perfectly timed his ult without even realizing he did so. Able to get away from this pick setup that they had here as Tortuga and Rex Nemo rotate topside as Rift Herald spawns.
Yeah, this should be great. Red's overloaded. It should be theirs to take. I think unless they bring like everybody, I wouldn't be fighting if I were looking at this Aurora. I think it's...
Yeah, I'm not taking that. However, what they are going to try to do is make a play down here onto Aspect of Noxus. Rin teleporting in, has the full hubris there. However, Aspect of Noxus has a ton of armor, but KG does magic damage, as does Bardo Jr. And Aspect of Noxus is going to fall to the 3-man return play as Red Side picks up Herald.
300 gold bounty sitting on Aspect of Noxus?
Kind of juicy.
I think that was good. Yeah, great collapse. That's worth.
Yeah, especially getting that gold onto Gwen, who's just such a big carry threat, especially in these team fights here.
Yeah. Now, Nocturne is carrying the eye, so Aurora doesn't have as much threat as she could over here. But
if you're
Ash
Red
is
Side
pushed up really far. I think we're going to see a Nocturne ult in like a few seconds here.
Yeah, he's going to clear the camp and then go clear the 7th camp here, the bot lane.
Yeah. Okay, they step into fog, but Nocturne is right here. Red Side is on
that ward is there. Scarce's Success looking to try to make a play happen. Rex Nemo flashing forward, able to pick up the stun. The damage goes down onto Scarce's Success and Bardo Jr. Nick IRC following their teammates shortly. The flash coming over, the follow flash from Detective Purple. The Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide. Rin is in a dangerous spot, but is probably going to be able to get to their tower as Red Side starts picking up their 3rd dragon.
And just look how hard it is to play the game when you've lost your mid tower and your opposing mid is this fed, right? Like, just really hard not to get collapsed on by a champion like Nocturne, by a champion like Aurora. And now Aatrox a bit in danger.
Yeah, Rin is in a 1 versus 4 situation and is taking Tortuga very low, but is not able to pick up a kill after all. And the Herald is getting dropped down here.
Could be 2 towers very easily.
Do you like riding the Herald?
I love riding the Herald.
One of my favorite things to do.
Great ad. Good job, Riot.
Yep. Very fun.
Oh,
the Enchanted Crystal Arrow falling onto Aspect of Noxus here, but is very tanky. Scarce's Success able to pick up a kill onto Tortuga as KG goes in. Naka RC does not want to let that tower go down. A big knockup coming down, and Z-Struck 200 keeps making a name for themselves with this clean combo to pick up a double kill.
Oh my god, coming in with the Magi's nearly fully stacked. This is only going to get more painful.
Yeah, this is looking like a difficult game. A 7,000 gold lead for the red side here, as Rin can only watch their tower go down and pick up the
3-tower
scraps
push.
after that.
Yeah. You know it's bad when the opposing team is choosing not to take your inhibs because it's too early.
Yeah, that's a rough state of the game.
All right,
If
so
you're
now...
blue side, what can you even do in this situation?
Okay, so blue is playing reactively, you know?
Mhm.
They don't get to have whatever the primary thing is on the map. They're giving up soul, 100%. They shouldn't even like look for it. Now all blue can do is try to predict what red's going to do, and red should be doing pretty standard things because they're winning, and then try to do the exact opposite and just overload the thing that's not happening on the map. So right here, we just there's top tower that's got a bounty. We know blue side is red side's hovering mid and bot.
Oh, Rin is in a dangerous spot. Z-Struck
Gone.
200 goes legendary to pick up their 10th kill of the game. As Aspect of Noxus goes with the charge down onto KG, as the Q is going to, the Decimating Smash is going to miss. However, this is going to be a very hard Scion to get away from. The stun coming down from KG may be enough to get them to safety. My lord, what an exciting match.
Yeah, wherever Aurora is, I'm going to rephrase this. Wherever Aurora is, just go where she's not and try to do something there.
Oh no, Bardo Jr. falling into this. Gwen is immune, but not immune enough. Tortuga with the zap on the backside. Zaps Gwen back to her grave.
Run away from the murder.
We got a teleport coming in here. Looks like Rin wants to try to make something happen onto
Yeah,
Aspect
I'm
of
down for
Nox. The
this.
Scars of Success coming in after that. We know there's no ult. The flash over the wall. Rin following after that. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming down here as well. Scars of Success putting down the slow. However, not a lot of damage going down onto Aspect of Noxus, who will eventually fall to the flurry of arrows from Scars to Success as he puts a couple of punches into Rin's back.
They're losing a mid tower, 2 mid towers in response to this. I think that Scion is quite pleased with that exchange.
Yeah, it's a good death.
Good death. Scion is, I guess, narratively all about good deaths.
I love to say it's a good death, no matter what.
Yeah, keeps the team morale up high.
Yeah, I'll like die like level 2, and I'll be like, okay, it's good. The game's interesting. You know, it's a good death.
Yeah,
makes the game exciting.
So exciting. All right, we'll see if Rin can get this tower before the TP comes in. At least then they get something in return, because we're looking at a 9k gold lead here.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty dire situation for blue side.
But the bounties, look how high they are.
Yeah, that's a pretty
1,000
quick gold swing.
Yeah. They're just bounty maxing.
Well, I mean, if they are able to pick up some of these bounties, I mean, and especially if they're able to put it into the pockets of Bardo Jr. and Scars to Success here, I mean, that might be enough to tip the damage scales in their favor.
Yeah, but I think blue side is...
Quick cleanse from Tortuga coming out here to block the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. And Rex Nemo wants to respond to this. They flash coming out from Scars to Success. Nick Irasi in a dangerous position. The Nocturne ult going down onto Scars to Success, which is going to fall to the Kayn.
Damage. Oh my god.
Any play blue side tries to make happen, red side is saying, anything you can do, I can do better. Gwen goes immune to get herself away from danger with her Raptor camp.
Red side is saying, do not stand in the middle of the map now.
Yes.
You cannot. We will continue to murder you if you do so.
Yeah, Detective Purple also putting up a really good showing here. But 10 assists, you know, like pretty good KP here has been pretty vital to helping some of these plays happen. You know, we've talked about Z-Struck's roaming and the rewards that they've gotten for the roams down bot lane, but Detective Purple also helping to make a lot of these plays happen for the red side.
Yeah, no, a good jungler knows what not to do, right? And pulling fullies while your team is like just clearing is totally commendable. You can totally mess things up by trying to do too much. And Nocturne is not. He saved his ults for the times that they have really misstepped and capitalized quite well.
Yeah, as KG puts Aspect of Noxus in a cage, gonna have a little vision battle here. I've died for wards more than anything else. Aspect of Noxus not going to get connected by that Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Is going to try to use the Unstoppable to get out the flash from KG to try to block it. Scarce's success is going to be exploded by Z-Struck 200 on the backside. This is going to be a 2v4. And with the ult coming in from Nocturne to make it a 3v4, and Super Mega Death Rocket comes down to put a little bit of damage onto Nick IRC, who's going to try to hook away. Detective Purple flashing forward. Z-Struck 200 following the flash after that. Rin trying to make something happen on the backside here, but is going to get exploded again. And this is looking like a game solidified for the red team.
Yeah, I'm starting to get like physically like jittery when I see Aurora walking in from the back. I'm just watching entire health bars disintegrate.
It's scary, scary stuff. It's basically Q, E, Q, and that person dies.
You know, and if Aurora wasn't there, if there was any other champ, you know, taking a 4v2, I would totally be down for it. But the Aurora champ is
just
got
too much.
Too many of those little item thingies.
And Aspect of Noxus is hard to kill, right? With the
Very
Unending
hard to
Despair, the Sunfire Cape, the Plated Steel Caps. Pretty difficult for Scarce's success, who has the bulk of their team's kills, to really put that hurt down onto the Scion.
Team Red is hot today, as our chat is saying. And if I know anything about gambling, it's that when red gets hot, you just keep putting on red.
All on red.
All on red. That is financial advice from our CEO division.
That can't be good.
No. That and don't.
You're able to find some of their camps here, and has kept pace in CS with Detective Purple.
Yeah. It's nice not to get totally gapped in the CS department. Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's a little
No
victory.
crazy CS leads here. I mean, like 40 CS for mid lane, but not in the direction that's really being quite helpful right now. Aurora's just been farming champions, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the other CEO advice I can give is don't attend Coldplay concerts.
Or, like, don't be infidelitous, I think is probably also part of this.
It's one of the two. I don't know which.
You know, you have free will. If you want to do something so morally impure and hurtful to you and your loved ones and your potential children, such as going to a Coldplay concert, you're more than welcome to do that. As Red Side taking down the Baron to try to put this game into the history books.
Yes, the books, the
annals of history, if you will.
The annals of history, if you will. Yes. They're gonna go right down mid. I see nothing that can stop them. A miracle, an act of God, or Aurora just sort of going over there for.
Or an act of Coldplay.
An act of Coldplay.
Let's see here. Blue side going to try to mount their last stand here.
Yes. I think they might
Zap
lose the minions
through.
alone.
Yeah, the minions are hard to overpower. Not enough wave clear. The Lissandra doing her best, but these Baron double super waves are really hard to contest against, and 4 more supers are coming in after these go down.
All right, Nautilus has to hook the Aurora. That is it. There's no other target.
It's just
There's
Aurora.
Everything. It's just Aurora.
I mean, she's so much of their team's damage. If Aurora goes down, it might be a winnable fight for blue side. As it starts the Giant Charge coming down to put down some damage onto the tower. Scarce is flashing away from the Solar Eclipse. Rin doing a lot of damage to Tortuga on the backside, but it's going to fall without picking up the kill.
Oh,
Z-Star 200 ends up going down. The shutdown goes to KG, but it might not be enough as Red Side puts the hurt down. Tortuga barely getting out of that with their lives as they end the game for the victory screen.
I feel the ADC pain as I watch my Ashe flash and then auto attack a Scion, and I see his health bar just sort of
not do anything.
Going up. I don't know. It's ADC gameplay.
Unfortunate. You know, to be an ADC in that situation, it's a difficult situation to be in for sure. Z-Struck 200 putting up a pretty legendary performance here. 28.8 thousand damage evenly. That's pretty nice. Good lord.
Yeah.
What
so
a game!
I'd say,
Incredible. That was saw some huge fucking PowerPoints there. Just got to give a nod to Agent of Noxus, who I felt like part of being a top laner is knowing when to go down hard, and just really had the full spirit of it all there.
Out damage the Jinx.
Indeed.
That's what I'm saying.
Indeed. There's a lot of back and forth up there.
100%. And now we're in this interesting position where we're technically 14 minutes before the next game. So we'll see if the other lobby is set up. Whoa. Hold on a second.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
let's see who's accepted those invites.
Okay.
It's
All
you.
right. All right.
Wait. Do we see LeChance and Mint 1v1?
LeChance Mint 1v1 for the LBLCS. We're not going to consult Buggle on this, but this is just sort of going to be, we're going to hand over the key to the Discord. Yeah, listen, I think that's fair. Now, do I
support players
are
has
one
returned? So unsure if you have to play.
Oh, me?
Mm.
Oh, God bless to that poor team who was going to be subjected to the Jackie Boy experience.
The lizard brain.
Yeah, lizard brain mentality.
Pure reaction.
That is what I was going to segue into, is to ask if we were going to see one of you fine folks playing in the next game, but I suppose not.
To be determined.
Not fine enough, sir.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna put all my schmeckles on red. Where everyone else is too.
Red's hot. Red's hot.
Red is hot right now. We're really seeing a pattern.
We have a brief delay on the next lobby because person making the lobby's friends list is full. They're so popular.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I didn't know that there was.
You do know that you don't need to friend somebody to invite them to a game. You can click the invite button and then just type in their username.
What?
I did not know that, but wow.
I didn't know that at all.
That's spoken like someone whose friend list is not full, honestly.
Yeah, that's.
My friends list is not full. No.
Well,
what is the max friends?
that's a great question.
Well, my friends list is full
Again,
of friends.
it's for the people who have that many friends to know, and for you all to find out.
Okay, well, I'm going to
Yeah,
Google
so-
it because I'm a spiteful person who doesn't have enough
Oh
friends.
my god.
On Facebook, Snapchat, Roblox, Discord, Steam. Let's try League of Legends.
Roblox.
Roblox.
I feel like I gotta get up to date on my Roblox lore because many of my clients play Roblox, and I've basically just never played that game.
I have also never played that game. I was a little bit older, to like grow up with it. Even a little bit too old to grow up with Minecraft, but it was around. Is Roblox like it's multiple games in one? Maybe there's a parent in the chat who can tell us.
It's got to be multiple because I've never heard two clients describe the same experience.
Yeah, but it's like but it's not like a classic MMO thing. It seems like you're going into different games. I don't know. Someone reveal the secrets of Roblox to us. Okay, Ghost. Ghost's son loves Roblox. Okay, tell us what it is. We need to know.
Well, thank you so much to everyone who played in Game 2. We're about to send your information in the free agent recruitment chat. If you are a team looking to pick up one of these outstanding players, check out the free agent recruitment for the LBLCS channel. I'm going to send this right now.
Did you find the max friend count?
I did find the max friend count.
What is it?
You guys want to throw some guesses out there?
400.
Okay. Anybody else?
325.
I was going to say 300.
All right, Jack. It is 325.
Oh, it's crazy. Nobody in chat said it.
Oh, did someone? Oh. All right, you
Okay.
just look like a genius here.
But I asked ChatGPT what's
odd
the
number.
max number of IRL friends you can have.
Oh,
And yeah, apparently like 50.
At Grok, is this true?
God.
Ask Grok. No. Do not ask Grok.
Uh-oh.
Do not ask Grok.
Okay. Anyways, for those of you tuning in, that was the second game of the Free Agent Showcase, season 15. Can you believe it? 15 seasons of the LBLCS starts sort of in late August here. The sign-up form is in the announcements channel with the rules. It will be open until Friday, August 1st. It is not first come, first serve. Please submit your application if you'd like to play with some thought. There's no rush. Just make sure you got it in before that date. But you could submit it right now. You could submit it 2 minutes before the deadline, and we'll treat it exactly equally. Up next in game 3, we have a series of players who range somewhere in the high plats to low diamond ish. For these events like the Free Agent Showcase, the rank groupings are maybe a little wider, but we're just glad everyone is here, and we're getting that lobby set up now. Jack mercifully does not have to play in this game.
Mercifully for my proposed
Jack
teammates.
would have had an incredible time.
I would have had a great time. My champ pool is Camille, Jarvan. What else was I been playing recently?
Support, right? This is. Yeah. Yeah.
Papaba in the call.
Yeah,
Is Papaba with us?
Have you figured out a
oh my
way
God.
to
Yeah,
handovers?
Listen, no, we haven't.
I think I see Papaba in
listen,
the call. I mean,
I'm gonna be so fucking real. I took a nice hot shower during that last game. Came back, did not shower after working out this morning, so that was fantastic. So I didn't put any effort into figuring out a smooth way to transition casters, but we will once again. Of course, give it up for these talented individuals who came on the cast. Jackie Boy and Tier, y'all did a fantastic job. Actually had me laughing out loud. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you both so much for coming on.
Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. And while that may not have been smooth, it was clean.
Hey.
Is that a catchphrase? Do I need a catchphrase now?
Oh, no.
I prefer
I'm just making a joke because you showered.
Oh.
No, I think you do need a catchphrase.
I'll work on that for next time.
No, just shoot it out. We always close out a cast with our favorite catchphrase, right? That's how we do it.
Well, do you have one, Tier?
I'm completely frozen on the spot, and I guess that's my catchphrase now.
That's awesome. That's such a good
That's a
catchphrase.
great catchphrase.
That's really, really good. I can't believe you came up with that. Damn.
Thank you.
Well done.
On the spot too. That's crazy.
Just smooth under pressure. I love that.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Good luck to the next casters.
All right. See y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Tier and Jackie Boy. Wish I could have listened to more of that cast. I just got done with D&D.
Hell yeah.
So I'm coming fresh off
Did
the
anybody
presses.
die horribly?
No, they're investigating the mystery of the Meat Man. I do a little fake newspaper.
That
Every
is
once in a
so
while.
cute.
Yeah, it's really fun. Where I write like a little fantasy like horoscope, and like I write up their adventures, but from like a relatively, it's like not the most truthful slant. So it's like, oh yeah, they did that, but they murdered this guy. They didn't murder that guy, or like they were led by this person. That person stayed outside the dungeon the whole time. So yeah, it's fun. But there was a little ad section, and one of the ads I've had in the last couple editions has been, I need meat, bring me meat. And then the most recent edition, it's, I got all the meat I needed, thank you. So they want to know what he needed the meat for.
I love that. I'm so intrigued. I would love a little.
Please tell me you have a druid that's going to be able to be a fly to blend in with the other flies on all the meat.
I do have a druid. That druid currently has chosen Fox for that particular task, but
they're not a scavenger. They don't have the smells involved.
Listen, I don't control my players. That's
Yeah. I will just be removed and disappointed in them. Mildly disappointed.
Are you playing 5e? Or are you doing
Yeah, we're doing
D-
5e.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what on earth 1D&D is. That's some voodoo.
Me
Oh,
either.
yeah, no.
Me either. I recently started a campaign of Warbirds. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. It's just all D6s, which is really nice.
Oh, I've played a couple like that. Traveler. Traveler is like that, and Vampire Masquerade.
Oh, is Vampire Masquerade D6s?
I believe it is, and is it Werewolf Apocalypse? Is this a sister system to Vampire?
I don't know, but I'm curious
I have not played
now.
that in like 24 years, so it may have changed in the ensuing decades.
That is entirely possible. Zelius also loving D6 games. Hell yeah. Simplicity leads to some fun storytelling. The other two may have left, but we are now joined by these new voices. Popoba and Loki or Aurora will be your casters for this game, and I am going to send both of you the link to the spectator jazz that's going on. Sorry, spectator for the draft, and then you guys can just tune into what I'm streaming on Discord for the rest of it.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
We've got a, high emerald, low diamond kind of game for you all, as previously mentioned. I think, Loki, you had a little bit of background, right? On some of these
yes.
books?
So, in particular, Pent is a free agent because up until 2 days ago, when the rules about the rank cap for economy came out, he was my ADC. So, yeah.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable. And we hope that they find a home.
Yes, they are absolutely delightful. Highly enjoy playing with them, and they're just a good person to have in a group. Just very easy to get along with.
Another
That's
fragment.
lovely. I also...
Actually, he put a very amusing fun fact in. I enjoy long walks on the beach, watching sunsets, and winning games of League of Legends. Now, he is in P2 right now, so he's a little bit below the average, so we'll see if he can play up into this Emerald average lobby.
Yeah, always fun to see. I've always wanted there to be, I sometimes want to watch the championship team from, economy play the championship team for commercial. Because I do think sometimes, you play differently in a competitive environment. Like solo queue rank does not always translate to competitive success.
Yes.
And yeah, very excited to see that from Pent. I see a note on the other side of the other ADC with their note that they once went from 300 LP Masters to Diamond 4 within the span of 2 weeks.
Which is so impressive.
It's very impressive, especially if they kept their mental.
Well, I think there might be a decline in mental that was implied with that one.
Yeah. Someone has redeemed a bear fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a bear fact, or I can use one of my old bear facts, but I think people would want new bear facts.
Oh.
I don't know. What are people feeling?
New fact, old fact, yes fact, blue fact.
I'd love to hear one of the old facts because it might be new to someone else.
That's very true. There's a surprisingly few number of species of bear. I think it's something like 8.
What?
Actually, which seems right.
It seems really low.
Black, spectacled, sun, grizzly.
I don't think spectacled's a real bear.
Oh my god, is that why there are so few bear cards in Arc Nova? That's probably why.
I got the digital version of Arc Nova lately.
Oh,
it's very fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There are 8 recognized species. You are absolutely correct. the
Yeah.
American black bear, the Asiatic black bear, brown bear, giant panda, polar bear, sloth bear, spectacled bear, and sun bear. So I was absolutely correct on every single one that I named.
Fucking nailed it. Also, just so everybody knows, they are drafting right now. They've
Yeah,
kicked
we've
it
got
off.
a little bit of a Syndra ban, Leona ban, Corky ban, Cassante ban. So that's interesting to see. A little bit of some big tanky boys, and a little bit of, I think these are probably just targeted. I can go ahead and actually pull up GG's real quick, and we can take a look at what everyone plays. But I would be surprised if these weren't, pretty directly targeted at individual players, given they're not, going to any particular lane. Let's see here. Yeah, Corky, I'm pretty sure that is targeted at Aqua Urchin, who has 356 games of Corky. Thresh going to be picked up here. Absolutely power pick for both of these supports. That's for blue side, though, so that's going to be for Nick, who does have 205 games of Thresh, and when I look at their master history, they have only played Thresh for the last 10 games. So that's going to be a power pick for them, absolutely. Yeah, pretty certain that Corky ban was targeting Aqua Urchin. Or actually, no, wait, did they ban it themselves? No, that was targeted. Jarvan, going to be the pickup here for Arctic. Doesn't have the most Jarvan games, but, Jarvan's pretty standard jungle pickup here, pretty strong.
Jarvan was listed as one of their favorite champions to play, so it's definitely a comfort pick, at least in that regard.
Yeah.
Janna's interesting.
Janna that's got to be for Lunari, right?
Isn't Lunari playing on blue side?
Not according to the lineup that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Right now.
Things may have changed.
Things could have changed, yes. Varus, Vi. So there's a really definite pick comp coming out here from the side of blue. We're going to have to see if they can break the overall prevailing curse of the day. I know that the last two games both went to red side, if I'm not incorrect.
Another friend.
You are correct. Red side is 2-0 at this time.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So far, we've got Jarvan, which I do actually... I think that is a hard champ to pick early. I mean, you saw the Thresh already, so Thresh is not the most mobile. You can at least lock him down. I think you're going to be very happy seeing the Varus come out as well, because, you could pick something like Zeri, Tristana, that Jarvan has like a harder time locking down, especially with the Cataclysm. So being in its relatively immobile ADC, you're going to be pretty happy with that.
I do like the
Janna.
Sivir into the Thresh pick in order to spell shield the hook if needed. Or
Yeah,
the Bolt.
Or the Viol.
Yes. Janna will need to help with the Vi as well.
Lots of good options here. Lots of speed. Janna and Sivir both relatively quick. So red side perhaps have a little bit of a kite back. As we do see top laners now going to be starting to ban away. Banning the Ornn out, as that would round out this composition relatively well. The other side bans out the Chase and the Azir. Mid laners, of course, going to be the other role that sort of has yet to be picked up here. Let's see. Let's look at the mid laner pools real quick. We've got a lot of Aurora. I'm a little bit surprised the Orianna isn't banned, given the relative overall prevalence of that in Arikan's pool. But maybe they have an answer, as Mbessa is going to be the last thing to be banned out by the blue side. And then on the other side, seems like Yo-Yo Man, that's the Orianna being hovered there. Beautiful. So we're going to have to see if they have a response, because, looking at this OP.GG, that's their most played champion is that Orianna. So excited to see sort of what they have in store for this if they have Orianna counterpicks. What would an Orianna counterpick be?
I was just thinking that perhaps Braum to stop the ball from getting into the team, but a champion can walk past that in order to bring the ball. So isn't she so readily picked into pro play because of her diversity in team comps and relatively safe laning? I can speak, I promise.
Yeah, it's going to be just the Victor picked up. So scaling control mage into scaling control mage. I think both of the mid laners are going to be relatively happy with that trade. Victor is going to be Yo-Yo Man's most played. Aatrox is going to be the pickup here, blinded by the red side top laner. So we'll have to see what kind of counter pick that they can come up with. From, I believe, is that Resurrection in the top lane?
I believe so, yes.
Nice.
Should be, yes, Resurrection.
And Malphite.
They love... Oh, okay.
However, their Cassante was banned. That is their
and their Varus was picked on blue side, because apparently they really like a Varus top.
I see. I love this draft out of red side. I think red side they have to have some time to scale. Like, they do not do a ton of damage early. They have a huge amount of wombo, though. They've got 2 ball delivery systems for Orianna and the Malphite and the Jarvan. So there's some insane wombo combo potential there with Sivir damage coming over the top. I think they just have to get to that point, because when I look at blue side's comp, we're very pick-oriented, we're very scrappy, we're ready to fight in sort of the early mid-game. So I do think that, if they can sort of take this game into their hands, I think blue side have a really good shot of breaking the curse overall. But if it goes on,
they never want to group up into a 5v5.
Yeah, post level 6, it is tough.
Yes. Yeah. The Orianna ball version of the birdie broiler. Do you remember the birdie broiler? It was very old terminology for when Jarvan, Orianna, and Brand were on the same team, because you brought everyone into the Jarvan ult and then burned them alive with Brand.
Huh. I do not know the birdie broiler.
Yeah. So there's some really old League lore for you.
It reminds me of the Dunk Squad, if anyone knows the OG Dunk Squad back in the day. Come on.
I know Darius was on it.
Yeah, there was like Zach, Darius, Jarvan.
Yeah.
Was like the core of the Dunk Squad. We do have someone pointing out something in chat that I agree with pretty heavily. Poor Aatrox. I hate playing versus Malphite. I think most AD top laners, so that being said, as most top laners dislike playing into Malphite, tends to be a bit of a bad time for them, as far as I understand. But will be interesting to see if perhaps a little bit of jungle intervention can come through from Aqua. And yeah, it does look like Lunari is going to be on that Shanna. So yeah, we're looking for some early action here out of the blue side. We're looking for some clean, crisp gameplay out of the red side to keep that red side going strong. Who are you? I think we have a producer today, which is suspiciously high budget for us.
I know, right?
So I figure I was going to throw some schmeckles in here. Who are you going to bet on? Oh, you already have.
I have bet on red side, just because I know these players are just put together for this match, and something like everybody point in that direction and go is a very easy team comp to run. Jarvan and Malphite have such clear engages that everybody can follow up super cleanly, and they can look very coordinated.
I will bet directly opposite you with however much you want to put in.
I put in, what was it, 3,330?
I think 2,330 is what it looks like.
Oh, 2,330. I'm sorry. Here, let me make it 3,000. There. Now it's 330. We're good. Okay.
Okay. And even down on the other side. So if you want to come take our schmeckles, buy us one way or the other, please go ahead and throw your channel points down into that prediction. Get a good, nice and healthy 5 minutes and 30 seconds
Yes.
in order to do that. So
I do
beautiful.
hope blue team is able to pull them apart across the map, though, in order to play towards their win cons. Particularly with Averis Victor, they do have pretty darn solid scaling, so they do have a chance of just overwhelming them in these team fights and winning.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's interesting. I think, yeah, we're really going to be watching particularly bot lane. I think, the Malphite, the Orianna are a little bit more self-sufficient. Not that Sivir and Jenna are not, but I expecting a lot of gank pressure to be going down to that bot lane. One thing I do want to talk about a little bit is just like, what is this Jarvan going to do? Because Jarvan is a champ that historically really well known for early ganks, really well known for early pressure, very strong ganker. But if you have this squad where sort of like, taking risky plays might be a little bit against the ethos of what you want to do, even if the champion synergizes well into the late game, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see like an early ganking Jarvan, or is it just gonna kind of like chill out and farm a bit? It could be a game where it's like the sort of more like Agarin style of just farm.
Absolutely. I mean, all your lanes are pretty safe. What is an Aatrox going to do to a Malphite? There's plenty of good disengage in the Janna. Sivir is quite safe in lane. So not much could happen for the first, 10 minutes of the game?
Yeah. It's potentially a little bit sleeper for a bit, except both teams do appear to be throwing on my way pings towards the center of the map. So we're going to see, it does look like red side is going for a 5-point, but blue side appears to be going for a 5-man stack. They have a Thresh.
Well, they do have that Thresh hook, yeah. The level 1 Thresh is really good. Aqua Urchin, did he see him?
Aqua Urchin saw them, but it's a little bit of a scary positioning. He's going to meet up with Lunari, though. Will be okay. Ping the ward, 5 gold.
Okay.
The blue side. Going to be able to drop a ward of their own. So they will have vision on the enemy jungler. That's what they get out of that. And now I expect everyone's just going to sort of move to their own lanes. Demoner, the ranks here are high plat through low diamond. More edging towards the high emerald diamond area, but we got a couple of high plats in here as well. As now they're also trying to contest and successfully contesting space here in the top jungle. 5 gold. Open Jarvan there.
And I'm guessing we're just referring to Aatrox as sheep for this game?
We could say faker, the pro player. Okay. I think sheep's good. We could say sheep, aqua, yo-yo, pent, and
well,
Nick.
There's 2 aquas, so that's gonna get confusing.
Oh, come on. Okay. Athema.
Yeah, Athema and Urchin.
Oh, we do have a hook there, landing in from Nick Brack. Aqua Urchin gonna be able to tank that up though. I'm gonna up my sounds a little bit so I can feel like I'm in the game. So we do see a little bit of that early aggression that we're looking for out of the blue side happening already. But Urchin and Lunari just going to be trying to shove in this wave here. We do see Jarvan starting on the top side, as well as Vi, so both of them pathing towards bot. I expect we're going to see something, 4 minutes or so happening around the bot lane. As right now, it looks like in the mid lane, Yo-Yo Man getting a little bit better of the trades, at least right now. And top lane,
it exists. There are 2 big champions up there existing.
I like to call that what I believe LeChance, it was either LeChance or Buggle, introduced me to when I first started casting with low budget as a wet noodle fight.
Yes.
So both of them just sort of have pool noodles and they're just sort of whacking them back and forth, but they don't do too much damage because they're beefy boys.
I like the pool noodle analogy. I have fought with mini pool noodles reinforced with a PVC pipe
Dowel
up the
rod?
middle of them. As
Oh,
big
yeah,
sword.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
really fun. Actually,
Those are
if
so
you ever want to
great.
have a blast, yeah, just go get a dowel rod or a PVC pipe, glue it onto a pool noodle, and start whacking your friends.
The PVC pipe goes up the center of the pool noodle, and don't use a dowel because eventually the pool noodle will degrade, and then you will just be whacking people with a dowel, and that hurts.
Well,
PVC.
I mean, I whacked my friends with sticks anyway when we were kids, so the added cushioning of the pool noodle was, purely a bonus.
Okay, fine.
We're going to see, some resources being depleted across the map, as it looks like bot lane for red side's going to look to get this wave in, maybe reset, but it looks like they're going to try and hold it. Lunari dodging that hook. Tornado is going to land onto Pent, but the arrow is going to do a lot of damage. Lunari shielding up, but there goes the Ignite, and this might be first blood. Lunari flashing away. He's going to just barely get taken down by the Ignite, and now Aqua Urchin is left alone, but Pent's in trouble. Here comes the Flag and Drag. That's going to be good on the knockup. Nick is going to be going forward. The hook's going to land, going to pull him into turret. It's going to be 2 shots, but it's not going to be enough. Aqua Urchin. Oh, I saw an arrow getting charged, but the camera spectator is taking us over to the top lane because Resurrection going forward to Arctic taking a turret shot. Is it going to be just barely survives? Oh.
Oh my goodness. Slivers and single digits on both sides. It could have gone either way in that fight. That was absolutely insane.
Yeah, first blood goes over to the Thresh, but you end up with the gold where you want it on Urchin here, the 80 carry. So a little bit of a mixed bag. You have a little bit more gold on the blue side, but it's a little bit better allocated here for the red side. Almost a trade back kill that would have made it really great for the blue side there, but Arctic just barely eking it out. Some really good play there from the red side jungler.
Yes,
we are going to see. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
We're going to see neutral spawning here. Dragon going to be up. Grub's going to be spawning shortly. It's going to be interesting to see, if they're able to allocate resources towards that. Right now, it does seem like they, despite having the relatively more scaling squad, the red side are not afraid to tussle.
Correct. They're going pretty evenly, though. I don't really see a huge advantage for either side. It's so early.
Yeah, it's very early. But I think with it being so early and with the early indications being that both of these teams have equal control, I am slightly favoring the red side. It does look like
particularly with the Jarvan working on the early Drake, yeah.
Is going to be starting this Drake. Is in a little bit of trouble, though, because does not exactly have priority, and Vi is looking like she's going to check this out. He's going to Q straight over the wall. Arctic's going to be in trouble. Drake is incredibly low, 1,000 HP. It's really, really close to smiting range. Arctic's just going to try and finish down. Is able to claim the Drake. Can they get over the wall with a Flag and Drag? Doesn't quite come up in time. Aqua Athema or Aqua Athame is going to be able to claim that kill, but the Drake does still get taken for the red squad. Now a nice hook is going to land there onto Lunari, but Lunari just walking forward, no fear from this Janna. Now Arcane going to be in a little bit of trouble. Chaos Storm is going to be dropped to the mid lane. That's going to follow them underneath the turret, but there goes Command Shockwave. The E comes through, and Yo-Yo Man claims the Feat of Warfare, but ultimately does get traded back.
Still just throwing blows back and forth. Get the
Lunari
Drake.
going to be played as here comes Aqua Athema again. Lunari is going to be taken down by Pent. And now Aqua Urchin's going to be left alone versus 3 in that bot lane, but landed some nice shurikens there. Or bouncing blades, whatever you wish to call them. Does have to be careful, though, because there's so many resources on the other side. That's a fearless ADC. Like,
that is.
That's crazy.
Yep. It's like, I saw your jungler back.
Yeah.
I dare you walk up here.
Ooh, Malphite might get a little bit of trouble here. It takes quite a bit of damage from that Aatrox. Arctic was looking nice, Flag and Drag over the wall, buffers the Vial, but now here comes the World Ender speed, and that's probably going to be enough. One more Q is going to do it, and Sheep gets the kill.
Absolutely. So it looks like at this point, the pick comp on the blue team is really showing its early pressure in getting those picks and plays around the map.
Yeah, you know, they said, hey, let's tussle, and I think Red Squad have bought into that. You know, they're going aggressive. Arctic was invading there, and it's just a little bit outside of their team composition identity. So it's you know, good for the blue squad who are, you know, able to find these picks. They're moving around the map. They're scrapping all the time.
Yes.
But yeah, it's hard. We are going to see, I think, one grub was taken away there by Vi before they were spotted out by Jarvan. Jarvan now going to be on the rest of the grubs. Does look like he's probably going to be able to claim that. That's going to put them one monster away from the feat of monster slaying, which, if they get it, would mean that the only thing separating each of these teams from feats would be the first turret kill, which will make for some interesting gameplay.
And I do think with Jarvan concentrating on these objectives and
Yo-Yo Man getting a slowdown is going to just not be too much.
Yep. Getting these early objectives, starting with the Drake scaling and getting that extra damage on turret, he's also playing into his team's plan of scaling. Because just down 3 kills, only 1.4k gold apart, but with that Chemtech Drake and that extra damage on the turrets, it will bring them pretty close to even in effective gold. Definitely think it to push a turret.
Yeah, about 1k right now, so we do see Aqua coming into the gank here. Does not have the ultimate just yet. Hook is going to miss, but the Q is going to be good onto Aqua Urchin. And the Sivir is just going to fall, leaving the weather forecaster left alone in the bot lane.
Yeah. Good use of that Thresh Lantern.
Lunari has to be careful here. I mean, that's Janna's players for you. I do feel like very good Janna players, they get in your face like that and looking. Oh, that hook's gonna land though. The play is gonna come back. There's gonna be the box of death, and Pent is going to go on a killing spree. 3-0 on this Varus. 2k gold lead now for the blue side, looking to break the record, break the streak, break the red side supremacy.
And outside of that 1 kill on Thresh.
Flag and drag. We are going to see Cataclysms available here. There goes the Flash, and the Thresh is going to be trapped. Flash used from the Varus. Nick almost certainly going to die here, as also here comes Arkin.
Okay,
potentially looking for a dive. Yeah, going back towards that mid lane. Dragon is going to be spawning relatively soon here, 41 seconds. Jarvan coming back on to the map. Critically, not completed that first item, which I do expect to be the Sundered Sky. On the other side, Vi has the full Sundered Sky, so for this drag fight, we'll definitely have that item advantage. But it looks like they are prepping to do this Drake. Victor teleporting back to mid lane. Vi might be looking for a gank here onto Arikin, so we're going to have to watch for that as we go to the mid lane. Is going to be slowed, gets stunned down. That's going to be a Q. Doesn't even have to use the Assault and Battery. Flashes, Sombrero ult. There's going to be the Assault and Battery to lock it down. Hook not going to land there from Nick. Lunari, nice tornado to keep Yo-Yo Man back. Q Flash coming up there from Athema. But Arctic and a Flag and Drag look in the back line, and now they are pretty happy to take the fight in this corridor. But once Varus gets here, it will be 4 versus 3.
Yes, and their gold has, outside of that first kill on Thresh, gone exactly where they want it. So 3-0 on the Varus, 2-0 on the Vi. They are starting to really deal good damage with completed items coming through.
3K, Athema in the pit. We are seeing teleport out from Malphite here. Charges the Cube gets interrupted by the Flag and Drag. Athema going incredibly low. Gets stolen by the Victor, and they're going to take that. Malphite ulting. We see a flash away. Now Nick could be throwing the box of Doom. Lunari looking to back him up, but this is getting quite low. Arakin now coming. Flash away from the Malphite. Arctic going to be in front. But a nice little split from the blue side is going to mean that I think that's just going to be a stolen Drake.
Wow. Okay, so they've put a damper on the Drake scaling of that blue team, or of the red team, and also they were able to get away with that with only losing their jungler and getting damage on that top lane turret as well.
It's going to be really big here as we go for these feats of warfare. Not only did they prevent the feat of monster slaying to go over to the red side, they also got significant progress towards potentially breaking that first tower. We do see J4 and the red squad, however, responding to that by instantly moving to this bot lane and trying to get as much damage onto it as they possibly can. They might have overstepped their welcome a tiny bit, as Nick looking to land that hook. Does get nicely spell shielded there by Aqua Urchin, but not the most resources on the red side. They are really looking to break this turret, and it looks like Jarvan might be sticking around to make sure that that happens.
Okay.
As it does go in, but
Engage
we are
on
going to see
bot lane.
fighting in the top lane. That's going to be the Cataclysm. The hook not going to land there, but not too much damage coming over the top. Flash forward from Aqua Urchin is going to be able to secure it. Aqua Urchin trying to do damage on that turret. The Varus is so annoying. We're going to see Vi in the mid lane now. Assault and Battery just going to be used to open up the fight. The stun pad going to go down. Not quite going to get it onto Arakin, but it doesn't matter. Sombrero ult trying to get Aqua. Aqua, Athema, Athame. I want to say Athema because of Anathema's chains. I feel like it's spelled the same way, but I have no idea.
Athame? The ME is May, is it not?
Well, I mean, English traditional pronunciation would be Athame, right?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Someone who knows, tell me.
Yeah. They probably just go by Aqua, but we have 2 Aquas, so that doesn't work in this particular scenario.
Yeah.
I do like that Pent recognized that discretion is the better part of valor and just went ahead and gave that turret up in bot. With the Jarvan sticking around, there was just too much dive potential, and you don't want to give over that shutdown goal.
Yeah, I think it was a smart move by the Jarvan. You know, you're putting yourself in a really good spot for the feats of warfare here. However, are going to be 30 CS down because you spent a lot of time, you know, shepherding in bot lane and making sure they were able to get that objective. It is putting gold where you want it, and I think it's doing what the team wants to do, but it will come at a pretty significant personal sacrifice. So we're going to see about a 2-level difference in terms of the jungle CS.
Yes. So they are jockeying around position for this Rift Herald, as that will be feats for red side if they secure it. So blue definitely wants to prevent that happening.
Yep, but we are going to see the Vi now turning their targets onto the mid lane. Charges the Q, gets it onto Aqua Urchin there. Ooh, Spell Shield comes out maybe a little bit too early. That's going to be the hook. It will land nicely. Insect from the Janna, throwing them back on her tower, and Aqua Urchin's going to be okay for now. Lunari forced to flash away as Varus is looking pretty damaged, is just gotten by the Janna. There comes the Cataclysm, but now here comes the Aatrox, can do a lot of damage in team fight. Riz going to be using that Malphite ultimate. Now the Assault and Battery comes out, gets taken down by Yo-Yo Man and Sheep. Sheep looking to do more damage, has that World Ender, but it's not going to last for too much longer. Flashes away from the Shockwave. Yo-Yo Man going in with the Chaos Storm, but the Flag and Dragon's going to keep them knocked down. Sheep now going back in, is finding a lot of sweet spot damage, but it's not quite going to be enough. They clear them, and Red Team comes out on top.
That was so good, being able to jockey the damage between the different players to allow them to all just scrape by with such low health and get out of that. They secure the mid tower out of that, and they're moving straight towards that Rift Herald in order to secure feats for themselves. That is a huge upswing for Red Team, and they are now ahead in gold and even in kills as the scaly team fighting team.
Going to be feats of warfare for them as well, which they will appreciate. Upgraded boots, which are now less expensive in this season, which I love. And they're going to have the Herald for it. So another object to apply pressure. They're also now going to be about 2,000 gold in the lead here, with a lot of it going to that Sivir, who's really the person who you want to be able to do damage.
I'm a little bit sad we're seeing Infernal Drake rather than Cloud Soul, because I do really think that Red Team needs more speed, upgraded boots, Orianna speed up, Sivir ult, and Janna. I'm just not sure they had enough speed going into that, and the Cloud Soul could have really helped them with that.
Yeah, I am fine not seeing Cloud Soul here. Personally, I think that would be a little bit too fast. Like, if you ever played Home Guards Rammus back when Home Guards was a thing, I had a season
Yes, I did.
when I was like, actually, Rammus Home Guards was also recently, I think it was bugged and he was getting like extra speed. I have a clip somewhere of a Rammus like going across the entire screen like 3 times before I actually decided to queue someone. So we're going to see this Infernal Drake getting picked up here for the red side. You know, just
Do you
being
remember
relatively
when his
with it.
ult scaled with speed?
Oh yeah, does it not still? So we're going to see Arkin in quite a bit of trouble. Is going to do the Sombrero ultimate, but gets pulled back by the chains. Sheep going to be able to pick that one up. Flag and Drag coming out from Arctic, trying to keep him alive. Does manage to dodge that Verisol. Uses the Cataclysm, but can't quite make it away. Shut down. Going over to the blue side ADC. We already see a full fight here. Here comes the Malphite ultimate, and that's going to be tons of damage going over top. Yo-Yo Man, incredibly low. Sivir Q not quite able to find it, but the Malphite chases him down and knocks him out. Rock solid in the top lane.
Jarvan was just there to keep him there for a little bit longer to allow his team to show up. Blue team do secure top outer turret, and they are continuing the push with the Aatrox. Vi coming in looks like to answer this mid. Great hook! Oh my goodness, such a good hook.
A little bit of trouble at Ignite. Oh, the ultimate gonna keep them alive. Beautiful from Lunari. We are going to see Q coming out here from the Vi. Assault and Battery not available. Does have the flash. Tornado nicely angled to keep Athema away from the red side support.
Okay. So red team is mostly on a reset now. Blue team should be pushing out their lanes. Next objective coming up is the Drake, but it's a while off in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we're in for, unless the teams sort of decide to fight, want to push their, there is a Herald that still needs to be dropped on the map. Their advantage, we are sort of expecting to have a little bit of downtime here.
Although with this, with everybody being pulled in different directions, I think the blue side should look at possibly getting pick set up, because that's their win condition. That's what their team's strength is. So while there's no objectives to bring red team all together for their ults to synergize, it would be a good time to pick some of them off.
Yeah. It would be a nice time. You want to make sure you're not burning any critical cooldowns too close, as we are going to see a little bit of a bush camp here. Nick might be in trouble. Flag and Drag going to be available. Forced to flash out, but now they have Aqua here to play the backside. And nice hook coming out from Nick. It's going to force the flash from the Jarvan, and now Aqua Urchin ulting to go forward, as we are going to see blue side retreat as Malphite has made their way over as well. Using the teleport to do that, though, and Aatrox is going to be left alone with that inner top lane turret.
Nice.
Yeah, flat. Ooh, the teleport gets canceled there. The ultimate going to be dropped. Athema might be in a little bit of trouble. Is going to be able to queue out. Cataclysm going to go down. That's going to likely seal the fate of the Vi. But a beautiful chase. You see underneath the turret's going to be the Vi is safe. The Vi has lived, and they've taken out their counterpart in the enemy jungler. Now teleport coming out from Aatrox. Lots of damage going down. The Victor looking to support. Resurrection being the front line, though, the stalwart rock that they needed. Aqua Urchin flashing forward with no fear. Now the turret going to be focused there onto the Malphite. The E second part doesn't quite get it. Lunari keeping everyone quite healthy as they manage to siege this turret. The Vi coming around for another flank, though. This fight does not seem like it's over just yet. Will be spotted out on that pink ward. Everything kind of goes back to being calm for now. There is an Otacon available, but I don't think Red Squad have the resources to take it just yet.
Red team is on a pretty strong reset right now. Aatrox just hops back over that wall to safety.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, the gold lead has decreased. They were, 2-3K up. Now there's only about 1,000 gold separating these two teams. The shutdown money, I think, going over, particularly to this Varus, has been really, really big for the blue squad. Also, we do see the Aatrox and the Vi copying each other's builds, but, what are you going to do?
Sincerest form of flattery, right?
Yeah. So we are going to see the Otacon being started up. It will drop relatively rapidly here, but you want to be careful, as it will be shredding the armor and MR. We are going to see Malphite ult going to be utilized there onto Victor. Aqua Athema going forward. Victor absolutely deleted. Flag and Drag into the bot lane, but it's not quite gonna be enough. He's gonna get taken down. Now we're gonna see the Aatrox coming over top with the World Ender. Can they get this done? They do a lot of damage. Aqua Urchin may be in trouble, but Sheep just can't quite find the backline, or can they? Beautiful Q going over, but a nice tornado is just keeping them at bay. Arrows coming over, though. Hook gonna go wide there from Nick. Another arrow hitting the backside. Flash forward from the Malphite. They're just gonna look to get a little bit of a slow, and that's all their squad needs. a messy fight, but ultimately 1-4-4, favoring the red squad.
I wonder if Kent's going to look to go up and poke a little bit more, if he's just going to farm and stay safe. They're turning on Drake, so they are now on Soul Point with the Drake, which will definitely help their scaling for sure. And they are not going for the Otacon, so they're leaving that up as an objective, probably to get blue team out of their base and grouped up again, since they are stronger in that team fight. Even with some of that shred, their team fight is just so good that it's hard for blue team to contest altogether.
Yeah. They do have a very strong team fight, especially if, Malphite ult, some might say a little bit questionable to use Malphite ult on one person, solo targeting Yo-Yo Man there. But with that Victor being so much of the team fight power coming out from Blue Squad, I think the calculation essentially is, if there's a team fight, Victor's not in it, we win. So just rolling that die a little bit, as Q going to go over the wall, but will be buffered by the tornado. Aqua going to be a lot of trouble. Is going to use that assault and battery to get onto Lunari, but Lunari going to be safe and sound in the loving arms of their teammates. As we're going to see a huge Malphite ult onto 3 people, but the follow-up's not quite there yet. Now World Ender going into the back line, and this is quite a messy fight. The damage coming through, shut down, going over onto Urchin, and now Arkin forced to run for the hills as that Victor damage coming through, but a flag and drag is going to find the Victor in the counter side, and now Nick forced to run, as is Aatrox. The health bar is quite healthy for the beefy boys. This Nick, nice flash over the wall, but followed by Arctic, is going to get picked up here by that Martial Cadence, and now Aatrox running for the hills with a little bit of an assist there from Otacon. I like the look of that fight for a while for blue side. It feels like the red side have just had enough time to scale, as Aatrox running for their life, trying to live. Flag and drag. Arkin going to be able to pick that one up over from the wall. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to get resets into our third Otacon fight.
Goodness. So every time the red team has won these fights around the objective, grouping everybody up. So if you were blue team, would you go back to the drawing board and maybe try something different rather than going for the fight at Otacon?
Or you just say, hey, mechanical issue, let's run it back. Realistically, they are somewhat at a disadvantage here. But Otacon going to be dropping quite rapidly. I think they're just sick of giving up neutrals, but no Victor here means that I think they might just be looking for the steal. Vi going to go in, going to use that assault and battery to go into the backline. Now flashing into the Otacon. Red team does manage to secure it. Vi will fall. Now Lunari going on a flank as Sheep comes in, trying to look to do some damage. But the flash forward from the Janna, looking to get them slowed up. Insects the Aatrox back into their team. Goes a little bit low, but it is going to be okay for now. Hook is going to be able to found on to the Malphite, but Malphite is quite a beefy boy, and Arctic's able to take up that turret. Really, that's some beautifully aggressive Janna gameplay right there. Lunari flanked them like they were a top lane.
It was the flash forward Janna. Yo-Yo Man does make a cross-map play, getting that tier 2 tier 2 top lane turret though. So blue team do get a bit back, and blue team did a phenomenal job against that incredibly aggressive Janna.
Lunari has the slow, has the tornado, is going to be able to find the knock up, but this Victor is quite fast, going to be able to drop the Chaos Storm, and Lunari might have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew. Yo-Yo Man now having to 1v1 the Malphite. I'm not exactly sure who wins this one, as Malphite does not have the most magic resist, so it is just going to be a walk away, but yeah, Yo-Yo Man able to pick up that kill.
Yeah. I think Lunari was missing their ult for that one. It did so well in the previous fight.
Yo-Yo Man stayed a little bit too long. Flag and drag. A little bit of an Oriana ball angle. Just going to get picked up. As now we are thinking about Dragon Soul and Baron on the map.
And blue team already moving into that Drake area in order to get vision set up. With the pick comp, I wonder if they just sit in a bush together and wait for someone to present themselves for the taking.
Yeah. It looks like they're doing just that. Classic Deathbook angle. I do want to see a little bit more of a damage carry over here with them. Now
That would be
Aqua
nice.
walking in, flag and drag. Going to be baited into the hook a little bit, and here comes the Var Assault, but that's quite a tanky boy. Cataclysm going to be thrown onto the Varus. Assault and Battery going to be used to keep him healthy, and then pulled out. Aqua going to be taken down to the mouth, finaled off to the side. Takes him down as Aatrox will be left alone into 5. Teleport coming in from Yo-Yo Man, but it's a little bit too little too late. And the Infernal Soul will almost certainly go over to the red side. I don't know why I doubted red side. Clearly, I mean, Game 4 has a pretty big shoes to fill when it comes to,
Right.
red side winning, but I shouldn't have doubted. Infernal Soul, now they're going to look to go do the Baron, close out this game cleanly. But Yo-Yo Man is waiting in the wings. Does have that Chaos Storm, which we've seen the havoc that it can wreak before. Arkin just looking to shield their team from that interloper. About an 8k gold lead. Baron, Infernal Soul, lots of tools for the red side squad. And really big shutdowns.
Yes. Aqua Urchin is still in that mid lane. Potential. Nope, they back off a little bit, so they are safe. Nothing comes of that. I'm just looking and wondering what blue side could do in order to maybe come back in this game a bit. And I think it relies just on the picks. Try to defend the base. They do have quite good wave clear with the Victor and Varus, so they should be able to defend their base quite safely for a good amount of time. And then hopefully they can find somebody in the split push, and then I would guess Vi and Aatrox maybe be able to pick them off.
Everyone in this game is hooked up to a machine that gives them a 20-volt zap to the earlobes when they miss a CS. Yeah, it's lobes. How do you do that with jungle? Is there a grace period on the timer, or do you need to be at the camp on spawn? Like, what's the mechanics of that? I'm curious. Is Yo-Yo Man just taking a lot of damage? Command Shockwave going to be utilized, and Arkin just going to find the solo kill in the side wave. Uses that Sonya's to keep themselves healthy so they can keep it pushing on in. Hook
It is a
gonna get spell
showcase,
shielded.
so becoming a golden statue, highly appropriate.
Very appropriate, as we are going to see that inner fall to the Malphite. And just a slow procession here from the red squad. Arctic just waiting to support whichever side needs it the most.
Resurrection has had some phenomenal ults this game.
Yep. Oh, we are going to see a pick potentially onto the bot side here. Arkin forced to flash away. The Q going to be found. Nice redemption there coming out from Lunari. Lunari, though, now going to be the target. Gets caught up by the ultimate, gets caught up by the hook. But the game might just be ending. Aqua Urchin is going to be on the Nexus now, pinging to go help their compatriot as they are going to collapse onto blue side underneath this inhibitor tower. Lots of knockups. Shockwave going to be used, and Yo-Yo Man will be yet again left alone as the red side does indeed take game 3 of the showcase. And I tried to click on the continue button and wasn't allowed to.
Your instincts are too finely honed. Great cast, guys. Great cast. Oh, game 3. We've had a series of bangers, and the hot streak for red side has not ended.
Red side is 3-0. So I do believe they have won the best of 5. That means we all go home, right?
That's exactly what happens.
No, wait, hang on.
Wait a second. What's that? A challenger has entered the arena. Buggle, are you saying we have to do a game 4?
We've got to do a game 4. Yeah.
Okay, well, if that does have to happen, in that case, I'm going to thank Loki and Papo for doing such an excellent job casting that game 3, and I will bite the bullet. I will take the hit, and I will cast with you for the last game.
That is quite the bullet to take. I'm incapable of ever taking that bullet, so I appreciate that someone else takes the bullet at some point for me. How would you like to cast it?
Listen, I want to play by play, but before we do that.
Oh, I meant accents. I meant what accents?
Oh, accents. Moon. Moon is the accent.
Moon accent?
You got it. Moon accents.
Okay, cool.
I do just want to say, Loki, Papoa, anything that you guys would like to say before we let you guys disappear into the ether of a relaxing evening?
Just remember to dial 1-800 low budget to adopt any of these fine players tonight. They have all put on a really great showing, moving around the map, being responsive to plays. Everybody did very good jobs, and all of them should find happy homes.
I just want to say thanks to everyone for coming out. I love the Free Agent Showcase. And Makes, you're the GOAT in chat, blowing kisses at you. And also, it is the early afternoon, not the evening. That's Pacific time erasure. Thank you very much.
Both of those were held different nuggets as to why I love each of you as individuals. If you want to hear more of those two voices, you should definitely tune in to our regular season streams, where all of the voices you've heard today you will hear.
Can I give a better tip than that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I give, great. You should berate them in like direct messages to cast if they cast more. Like, hey guys, you gotta cast more together. We like this so much. What you should do is both berate and give a lot of validation. Like really hype them up, because that will make them like have this weird like, oh no, is the shoe gonna drop if I don't? Also, I get a lot of praise when I do kind of scenario. So definitely go both angles. You know, good cop, bad cop them in their DMs.
You think we lean on the pressure?
I think we really push down hard, but have a couple people peppering in the nice stuff too. Don't just...
Well, speaking of people peppers, we've got Praetorian here as well.
Yes, and I'm here to say that if you liked what you saw from that last game, feel free to head to the free agent recruitment channel in the LVLCS Discord, and all those players are featured there. The LVLCS Season 15 starts at the end of August. Signups are open until August 1st. Which is just under 2 weeks from now. It is not first come, first serve, so please, put in some effort into your application. And we're so excited to see all of you there, and we're excited to see so many of these free agents end up on LVLCS teams. That was a great game.
Speaking of free agents, I watched some of that last game. That Janna, oh
yes,
oh my, I loved watching that Janna play. They better be on.
Shout out to
man. That Janna was. Janna was beautiful. Was that Lunari? I wasn't even seeing who was. It was like I just watched a couple plays under tower with like a little insect ult, a couple of nice, really, really clean shields every time I tuned in. I was like, damn, this is good.
And just think that team almost had Jack.
Thank God they did.
Wow,
not have Jack.
Huge. Speaking of dodging bullets, that was a big one right there.
Instead of the insect, it would be Hex flashing under tower and not getting a kill. That's a shame.
In this next game, I think we have a couple players from that last game coming back to play again. I think Arctic and Aqua Athame are both coming back.
Who are they? Can we get a recap? I saw everyone in that last game, so I want to have a little bit of like a.
So Arctic was the. I just wrote this out. Was it Jarvan? And Aqua Athame was the Vi. So they're both junglers, but Aqua Athame is moving to the mid lane, I think, for this game.
Versatile. Flexible, versatile.
Yeah. So in this next game, we have a couple players who are not free agents, but gracefully stepped in to cover for us to make sure we could feature all of these free agent players.
Cool.
So I think one of our fellow admins, Zelius, will be.
Zelius is in this game?
Yeah.
All right, delightful.
Good.
I think it might be like an avenue to like directly scout the free agents by playing on their team.
Yeah, that's true.
Smart.
You hear them in comms as well. That's another thing. You want to have a chill team out here playing games and smiling. So, Praetorian, this is really interesting. Have you noticed the theme that every single team's been doing, by the way? They've been doing it to spite you, I heard. Yeah. Yep, that's the theme. Red team just keeps winning. Every blue team is throwing.
I lost like 9,000 schmeckles on game 1 on blue team, so I've just won twice in a row on red team.
Are you in the net positive?
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
Today I am up. Well, I guess net up 4,000 schmeckles.
Are you willing to put 4,000 schmeckles right now before draft?
Yeah.
Okay.
On blue side?
Is this blue side? You have to put it on blue side.
You have to.
Yeah. You have to.
All right. Sure. I will count 4,000, at least 4,000 on the loose side. I've been trying to put enough schmeckles in to try and balance out whatever the odds are when the prediction's ending.
All right, then we'll get it going. We'll get you pre-betting. Obviously, we'll set it for a long one so people have time.
Yeah,
but as soon as the draft starts, we'll set it. That way we're not...
I wish we could set it so that somehow you got a higher return the faster you bet, to just really encourage,
Yeah.
the quick draw
I like
gambler.
I like that. I also would like the idea that you could come in and bet at any time, but it's just like incredibly diminishing returns. Like if they're hitting the Nexus, even though you put in 6,000, you just get one Schmeckle.
Yeah, you
like,
get one back. I like that a lot too. That's a great idea.
I really do think that in lieu of Twitch having this feature itself, we really do need to start a Schmeckle leaderboard.
Oh, we would love.
I think I'm pretty far behind at this point.
I would love it. I would love it to be clubs. So like you get into, the medium budget club at 500,000 Schmeckles. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah. And you get a little pin in the mail from us.
You fall out of clubs, or
yes,
is that like a?
Yeah, you go absolutely
100%. And then we
have to send your pin back.
Yeah, we repo the pin. We actually
we'll have bad people find you if you don't.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll
Super easy to stop them. But
Yeah.
don't lose the pin. That's really important to us because we only have so many of them.
We only have so many pins.
Yeah, listen.
That's a good idea.
If we can get that going.
Sure. And I guess like, what's the best way for people to update us on their
mail?
I'll talk to the dev team.
What if you got a
just
tattoo?
the postal service.
Do you repo the tattoo? Yes.
First of all, of course, obviously, tier. We've been the low budget LBLCS has been working on, and listen, we know there's tattoo removal technology, but we've been working on incredibly powerful vacuums that we can place on your skin and they suck the ink right out. Yeah. So,
By the way, sub, because that is a really expensive technology that we've been putting every
so
cent
expensive.
Into.
And in the chat, that's Tier. You heard Tier in Game 2 on the cast with PC Jackie Boy, and Tier says in the free agents post that not only was Tier the lovely caster for Game 2, but they are also a free agent. If you'd like to go pick them up,
you can.
Yeah, they're a monster.
You can hear first. Okay, all right. I guess that's the tact we're taking. Yeah, Tier. What a delightful individual.
Tier never lost a series 2-0 all last season in the highest division.
Wow.
Never. That means Tier will win you a game at some point every single series. That's the guarantee I'm making for them.
People really have to start playing Moneyball with the LBLCS.
Yeah.
Just.
I did do that one season. Well, slightly different. I had a team beat me, and I was like, "Well, I want to win. I'm gonna take most of that team next season," which is what I did. I messaged them, and I was like, "Listen, we are playing together. You almost won finals, and they didn't win finals. Like, we're gonna win finals with you," and then we did. So
that's awesome.
You can do it. Yeah.
So Buggle, how long? Tell the views. How long have you been here in the LVLCS?
Since its birth, the Chance and I held hands once, and from that moment,
there were terrible consequences.
There was a lot of consequences. Yeah. More consequences than good things, actually. Far more.
I say that every day.
Yeah. We go to group therapy still with everyone that's ever been involved. The holding of the hands affected way more than just the people involved in the LBLCS. It affected everybody whose lives were then affected by the LBLCS and every relationship they had. So it's a big group therapy.
I get a little nervous every time I go.
Now you're a full robot. I don't know how to tell you this, but no one heard a goddamn thing you said.
See,
you
this
sounded
is what happens
awesome.
when we hold hands. This is what happens.
We gotta stop holding hands, dog.
We gotta stop holding hands. It's rude. Oh, you're back.
I don't the holding hands. I'm back.
You sound perfect. What were you saying?
I was gonna say that the number of people who have suffered consequences from their holding hands is a lot. It scares me every time that I go to send an announcement and Discord gives you the warning. There's like, "Are you sure you want to ping 4,000 people?" And I'm like, "Oh."
Discord. There absolutely has been that slow gradient of like, "Hey, we're gonna ping everybody," and then kind of realizing like, oh, maybe we shouldn't ping everyone. And then Discord being like, hey, are you fucking sure? Are you sure you want to do this? Like, I don't know. I thought I was.
They haven't given me that warning the last couple times, and it's taken me off guard, and it's a little scary. But
All right, so who's totally brand new in this one? Is Ninja Chris returning?
No. So let's go through it. So actually, now I don't remember who's on what side.
Oh my.
Oh. Well, in the top lane matchup will be Tiny Shoes against YouTube.
Love that.
Now, Tiny Shoes signed up for the free agent showcase, and they said that their primary position was support, but they graciously were willing to play top lane. We needed a top laner, but I think they've played top lane in the LVLCS in the past. And then up against YouTube, who I'm unsure if they're free agent. They also graciously agreed to play today to allow us to have this game, but I'm unsure if they are a free agent. In the jungle, Arctic, you saw them last game. Arctic was playing. Please hold. Arctic was playing Jarvan.
Oh, Jarvan.
And they will be against Sly Deer, and Sly Deer also Grace. Or they signed up the free agent showcase as an ADC, but they agreed to play jungle. So keep that in
another
mind
flexible.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of value there.
That's a lot of value.
In the mid lane, we have our LVLCS admin Zelius against Aqua Athane, who you saw last game playing jungle on Vi. So they'll be in the mid lane. Another flexible.
Wait, were there 2 Aqua people last game? I thought I saw Aqua above someone else.
There were 2 Aquas in the last game on opposite teams, which,
Good. Gotta keep everyone really thinking.
Yeah. In the bot lane, we have Wild Cobra and Ninja Chris, both free agents. And support players, we have Zhao Di, who's a free agent, and Yixing, who, unsure if they're a free agent, but they also stepped in for today, and we're very thankful for all of you.
We got a couple of bans already on the way right here. We see the Nautilus taken away, Caitlyn taken away, the Jarvan and the Jinx, all, I'm assuming things that might have actually been played today. I definitely saw a Nautilus, definitely saw a Jinx so far today. I believe I saw a Jarvan as well. We were just talking about that. So it was Caitlyn picked up. I heard Drox played, so I'm assuming Caitlyn.
Drox played Jhin.
Drox played Jhin. Yeah.
And did they win?
They did actually win.
They're on red side.
They did.
They're on red side. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah.
By the way, it's live, Praetorian.
I'm putting 4,000 on blue side.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Everyone get in on red side right now. Take his Schmeckles.
Take Praetorian's money. It's actually really important to us that you take his you take his Schmeckles. This whole thing's kind of in a plot. We can't have him go anything other than dead even on today in terms of gambling.
Yeah. It's gonna be a nightmare if he gets anywhere in the black. We're gonna be in trouble.
Lunar Day, quick in on the red side.
Smart.
Capitalize.
Smart. Good move.
Someone came in on blue side with me, and that's kind of just an insane behavior considering that there is no draft.
Well, they're moneyballing it. They're saying, you know what? This dude's been right 2 out of 3 times today. I'll go with him.
Yeah. I don't know how my all-time Schmeckle betting history is. It can't be that great. But
these are exactly the numbers we want. Are you really bad?
Well, sometimes I get scared that Buggle's just going to like reset all the Schmeckles because they want.
I've been waiting to.
Is there a button? Can we actually do that?
I'm gonna click it as soon as I find it. I've been scouring the internet for it.
Well,
it does,
get them while they're hot because they're all going away.
It does say we have infinity Schmeckles, but we can't do anything with them, which is a real shame.
I know. If I could like give them to people to try to, make them throw a game.
Bribe them? Yes, obviously. We've been trying to bring bribery into the league for a long time.
Air, right? Anyways, the LVLCS is.
We're also in draft, by the way. I don't know how many people knew that.
been picked up. Sejuani, Zeri, Kaisa. I've been watching it. I talked about some of the bands. I was saying there's a lot of repeats. I like the Syndra ban away from Zelius. I think that's an important thing.
I'm sorry, man. Just every time you talk, I just zone out so hard. So I missed that.
Fine.
That's on me.
Can I tell you my teams? We're talking about possible team names, which is also an important thing when you're trying to join the LBLCS, right? You want to have a good team name. You want to be fun. You want to be funny. My team can comprise mostly of staff and admin members. Do you want to hear the name? You ready?
I'd love to.
We're considering win trading. I think that's what we're going to call it.
I like that a lot.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like
it's
that
a
a
good
lot.
name. It's a good name. Azir going to be
For
picked up for his LS.
anyone concerned out there, just know that since like season 6 of the LBLCS, admins have won once. I think it was you.
No, me and Popo just won, right? So 2 out of the tremendous number.
Yeah,
you guys are cheating.
We have 2 out of many since like season 5 or season 6.
I'm gonna whistle blow you. You guys are cheating.
Yeah,
you know,
but
if I was
caught those 2 times,
listen, I would have had a title by now if I was.
You and me both,
but
brother.
I do not.
Isn't it
So,
weird that everyone I'm supposed to
I do
play
not.
just disappears? It's so silly.
That's a problem.
Lulu picked up as well. I like the Lulu pick here.
Lulu's nice.
Is pretty crazy.
I like the Azir. Yeah, I think that's pretty neat. I love to see the big bird come down onto the rift with his little buddies, his sand friends. I think it's a blast to have that champ in any game.
Do you want to play a game with me, LeChance? Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
The game is pick somebody that is a free agent right now, and if their free agent does better, if your free agent is better than mine, I'll buy you breakfast. And
Oh
if
my God! Wait, this is so good.
mine is better than yours, you have to buy me breakfast.
Before we determine this, are we talking
Yeah.
strictly KD? Like,
Let's
what's
determine
better?
the metrics. Let's determine the metrics.
Okay.
So,
Is it more kills? Is it more CS?
Right.
Or wait, can I propose this?
so let's pick 3 metrics, and then whichever one has 2 out of the 3, that's better.
I love it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, in that case, I do think we just have to go KDA, just so that
KDA.
Yeah, just so
is
that
one.
supports are on the.
CS. KDA CS.
Oh, I was thinking like KDA.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. Dance is technically no, but then you could pick someone who you think might if they die a lot.
Well, no, you want the lower, right? Lower on death.
So let's do KA and CS.
Okay.
Well, no, but then
Who are you
supports are kind of going to be in a difficult situation, right?
I think we're
Low
gonna have
CS.
to not pick supports. I think we have to not pick supports.
Okay. In that case, and I've had my eyes on them since I saw their name.
Can I try to guess?
Yes.
Tiny Shoes. You're gonna take.
That's exactly who I was going to pick.
I'm taking YouTube. I'm taking YouTube.
Of course you are.
I'm taking YouTube.
Come on, Tiny Shoes.
It's a top lane.
Come on,
That's
Tiny
when we're looking at
Shoes.
Top lane.
Oh.
At least we really want to talk about.
This is great. How?
I've been on the edge of getting YouTube Premium for like 3 weeks, and every time I watch a video, I'm like, I really should have bought YouTube Premium, but I'm still not there yet. So if anyone wants
maybe YouTube does well. We'll talk about maybe YouTube as some type of YouTube connection.
You know what? If YouTube's team wins this game, I'm buying YouTube Premium.
Whoa, which is weird
Wow.
because you'll also lose Schmeckles if YouTube's team wins.
That's true.
Well, there's something in it for everyone,
Okay. Oh, you got a Reddington for you. You got a Reddington chance.
Okay.
Who am I gonna get?
Okay, that's good.
Who am I gonna get?
That's good.
By the way, I'm gonna send the angriest email to YouTube right now. Dear
Come on,
YouTube,
man. Come on, man. LeChance eats such big breakfasts. We can't let him win.
your videos stink. All right.
What do we got here? Oh. Okay.
Okay. This is, you know what? This is big.
I like
There's
this.
gonna be very different power spikes. with
Yes.
YouTube champion.
Yes.
So we're gonna feel very different at different times.
Yes. Okay. So wait. So it's CS.
KACS.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
Which is going to be interesting because I do think it's going to be the nitty gritty down to the wire for a lot of it, right?
Yes. No.
Until team fights start swinging one way, but then you have a split pusher. The CS is going to go up with those kills, and it's going to be very.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot here. We've got some real personal stakes.
Yeah, what do we have for the Schmeckle bets too?
Like the steaks that I'm gonna order for breakfast. Rib eyes.
I don't know if enough people are getting in on the free money. That's
Rib eyes
given
in the
out.
morning.
Steak and eggs.
Only 4 people have gotten in on the free money.
We're gonna have to agree upon a place prior to the.
Yeah, I've got a place in mind. I'm not sure if you've
Okay.
been there, but I want to take you there anyways. So.
The Denny's.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna have my location share with Praetorian when this happens. If you have the place in mind, great, because we don't know who's gonna win yet. So we'll go to that place.
Okay, perfect. KP is a better metric than assists.
Okay. Okay. So
Isn't
kills,
isn't
participation.
KP participation? Oh, just like
Right, because-
overall.
Overall, how much do they help the team? So strictly kills, like how many kills they get? Strictly KP, and then CS.
Okay. Delightful.
Thank God Lunar Day's here, because
Thank
imagine
you.
that my guy didn't get enough assists but had better KP.
Praise be to the moon. Unless I
Unless you
lose because of that.
Screwed me, Lunar Day.
Yeah.
Lunar Day, if you're the reason I lost, I'm gonna find you.
Super
I'm gonna use our
furious.
vacuum tech on you.
Another Aatrox. This is a beautiful day. Of course, Demon is happy about that.
Aatrox.
A.
Do you think
Yes.
that? Okay, all right. I don't have to ask it then.
But I'd
I
like
like
to-
when you answer before I ask the question.
Of course.
My question was, do you think you owe me a lot of money?
I know the answer is yes.
Cool.
Cool. I like
Cool, I like-
escaping vacuums.
Nice, dude.
I think Lunar Day is exactly the kind of person that you wouldn't be able to catch. If they
Yeah.
escaping vacuums.
They like it. It also means they're a rascal. That's also what that means. It
Yeah.
means Lunar Day is a certified rascal.
Big rascal energy.
Yeah. I bet you Lunar Day has a little rascal tattoo that I have to suck off vacuum too. So
Only if our technology gets developed enough. Folks, 5 minutes left to gamble your schmeckles away. There is a prediction that is live right now. Maybe you've been wrong every single time, but maybe this is the one. Don't quit now when victory is right in front of you.
And I
that's
think more
DraftKings
people-
logo, isn't it? Isn't that their slogan? DraftKings. Don't quit now. Victory's right in front of you. I think it's the gambling site. Said. Just one win and you could break even.
Maybe.
We should start a. You
Yes.
know what? Yeah. Okay. We're on the same page now.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, I know what you're gonna say.
Praetorian's in, right?
Like
Yeah.
the issue. So like, listen, you all just saw this excellent draft site that our dev team has worked so hard on. It was
Yes.
great.
Yes,
The one
we
thing
could
about
definitely
having
turn
a
it
dev
into
team
something.
now, though, is that like anytime we have these like harebrained ideas, we're like, oh, we have people who could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their
That's a
draft.
good idea.
We have a draft site that was made by Kings. Draft
Oh,
Kings.
my God.
Wait, hold on a second.
We own it.
Hold on.
Own it. What would you do if tomorrow you log on your DraftKings app and you see that the only way you can bet is Schmeckles? What do you do?
And
we're
that
gonna
Ram Cannon
post
is
this
the.
video
Or the, sorry, that Ruffian is
and
the
then
fucking.
we're gonna get some sort of like cease and desist.
No.
Yeah, bring it. Cease and desist me. Let's
They
go.
would never. They would never. Them litigious? No. Plus, I'm sure
I'll
there's
bet on
one
it.
lawyer
Do you want to bet on whether or not DraftKings
in the community.
cease and desist?
No.
Well, okay. So I told the chat that I was gonna keep matching on blue side when everyone bets against me on red side to make sure that it's even. But Pikachu just put more schmeckles than I did on blue side.
Oh, that's smart too.
So
That
now
way
the
if you
odds
do
are really
positive-
in there on red side.
Well, that also means like if you do win, you win less, which was smart
Yeah.
by Pikachu. So
Mhm.
good work,
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
Solid work. You're gonna cast this game. I'm gonna cast this game.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm rooting for my guy. You're rooting for your guy.
Yes.
But I'm rooting for the rest of your team, and I'll be really clear to get kills without him.
I love
Like
that.
I want them to get a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of kills without, because I don't want your KP to be good
Yeah,
at all. I want it to be bad.
I don't want them to work together.
So I'm rooting for Zelius and Wild Cobra. I just want to be really clear about where my
Yeah.
faith lies.
Well,
but I
I-
want YouTube to pop off as well.
I'm really hoping that, Zelius Azir ults, people to Tiny Shoes.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of an alley-oop situation.
We have bronze players. We have an iron player that has won the Economy League. Demon R. I want to shoot that out to you. We've had an iron 4 player that has won Economy League. So
Yeah.
Don't count yourself out ever.
Truly anything is possible through team play. I feel like we always see teams go on these incredible arcs. So yeah, you're never as far out from it as you think you are.
Unless you play against my team and suddenly you're missing.
Well, it's because they're going to win trade.
You know it. It's in the name. We didn't want to beat around the bush this year.
No. Be really forward about it.
I love this.
Okay, so we've got two teams that are going to, the classic yin yang invade. Top and bottom. Well, no, bottom.
Can I be honest though?
Yeah.
YouTube's looking a lot better than Tiny Shoes right now.
I think you're crazy, dog. Tiny Shoes knows exactly what's up. He's using those little tiny shoes, or they're using these little tiny shoes to get into the enemy's jungle.
He's gonna go fight him a 1v5 and he's gonna win. You're so nervous.
YouTube is about to get killed by the entire team.
Literally
fucking what? Look at this. I'm gonna take control of this over here so we can watch this.
Yeah.
YouTube is going to die walking through here. Come on.
He's fine. Look how smart YouTube is.
YouTube.
Created in 2005 in California on February. I just looked it up a minute ago. 14th, because that's
YouTube.
We all love YouTube.
YouTube's on the way.
Okay, that's right. You got this, Tiny Shoes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Luffy said even admins almost make playoffs.
Hey,
That's
I don't know if I've ever
up.
missed playoffs, but my track record once I get in the playoffs is not the best out there.
Yeah.
Sounds like the curse of the spooky man. That's what it sounds like.
That's true. That's true. The player who has been to playoffs in every position.
Look at this.
Come on, Tiny Shoes. Come on, Tiny Shoes. Okay. We got to be smart. We got to be smart, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Zizing against Zhao Dai. I love this. Zizing and Zhao Dai. Perfect supports. Very similar sounds. I'm super pumped. This YouTube guy's crazy. Pick him up. Level 2s. Very nice. Zizing. Okay.
It's very tame trading. They're like, yeah, we're gonna take 200 health off. You're gonna take 50 off us. We're gonna win that. We're gonna step back. We're gonna come back in. It's a little bit of a yo-yo dance, right? They're like, we're not gonna overcommit. We haven't seen anyone burn any sums yet. We're just gonna pepper you down.
Yeah, look at Zizing trying to weave it in there. Pesky minions body blocking. By the way, we haven't really talked about this, but Elise support, that's not typical, right?
No, it's been a little bit meta lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like they're throwing out something totally nuts for this game. It is fun though. I will say it's a lot of fun.
Right, so we've had some chat endorsements for both YouTube and now for Zhao Di.
All right.
Pico says Zhao Di has exceptional vibes. 10 out of 10 pickup if you guys are thinking about a support.
Remember, you could have these players on your team with just a simple message.
Yeah, as soon as today.
Tiny Shoes coming around. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Take him out. Take him out. Come on, take him out. There we go. First blood.
He got an assist. That's fine. He didn't get the kill. This is fine.
But it's kill participation.
Right. That's fine. That's right. But it's not a kill because that's another whole category.
Right.
So that would have been worse if he got the kill. So
Right.
That's a fine. I understand. We got to do some things. But look at this wave setup that YouTube has. I mean, look at the CS. Look at it go up and up and up.
Obviously, there's that.
You're so nervous.
No. Tiny Shoes are gonna do great. They're doing fantastic.
I'm gonna get a big breakfast.
I'm sorry. Did Zelius writing in Twitch chat while playing
in the game?
Zelius, I need you to kind of be handing over assists to, handing over kills to Tiny. Oh, there's a pause.
Oh, there might be a pause.
There's a pause. Okay. Hey, Zelius, you might be in a call with Tiny Shoes. I need you to communicate how much is riding on this, all right? I've got a breakfast bet on the line right here. Tell them I need kills.
He's got big shoes to fill, but he's got tiny little ones.
Shut up, Buggle. Tell them I need kills. I need that CS score to go way up, and overall kill participation is very important.
Listen, you gotta tell YouTube, keep dropping those ads. We need as much CS money as we can get from this stuff here.
No, we don't have a direct line to YouTube.
They paused just so Zelius could type. That's what happens.
Was that really what just happened?
No, that's not what it is, but it'll be amazing. Guys, hang on, we're on stream, and they said something about me. I gotta pause so I can type.
Smart.
No, who DC'd? The Wukong did.
Wukong did, yes, absolutely. Arctic.
We can't be. People have asked us to change our name to low budget LTA, but that means we can, the LTA. We can't be associated with the LTA pauses, right?
Yeah.
'Cause we're still.
I think if we wait long
LCS.
enough, we can just take the LCS.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
still
a
owned by
long-term
Riot,
plan.
but we're just waiting long enough, and then we'll just be the LCS.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
You see, their fatal flaw is wishing to be a profitable company. That's sort of where they're going to be hung up.
Well,
Set your expectations low.
That's true. Yeah, then you'll be... I like that there's a nice casual conversation happening in the chat. Yeah, listen.
how profitable are we as a company?
We do, Scoots.
I think it depends on how you look at the numbers, Praetorian.
How much are you getting paid?
If you just squint at it...
We're here for salary parity, I think is the...
Well, don't worry then, because we're all getting paid the exact same. And I think that's pretty good.
You hear that the LVLCS has the most equal pay scale among
Yes.
all...
Well,
It doesn't matter anything about you. If you're brand new, if you've been here for 5 years, 6 years, it doesn't matter. It's the same amount.
Your experience doesn't matter.
Right.
How you feel about the organization doesn't matter. Really nothing matters. Just know that we're all being paid exactly the same.
James the Pig says, #1 Zelius fan here. Penta incoming. That's fine. Zelius can get a pentakill so long as Tiny Shoes is just like hanging out in base, not doing anything. I'm fine with it.
Kind of need Tiny Shoes to get 5 assists on that pentakill, if that's what's
I
going to happen.
kind of need Tiny Shoes to stay top lane and miss CS for a while.
Okay, I need YouTube to disconnect, if that's possible.
Oh,
I'm sure they're a good player,
connected.
and someone
YouTube.
should pick them up.
I'm so sorry that LeChance is being rude to YouTube. I haven't done that to any other player
Don't you dare pivot
today.
on me, dude. Don't you dare pretend that all of a sudden I'm a monster. Or pause. Classic PPT.
I was going to mention earlier, right before the pause, is that we've already seen players from the first few LVLCS showcase, free agent showcase matches already get picked up. The event isn't even over yet.
What?
So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adoption day.
Not onto a team. There's just a big, strong guy. We sent him to their house. They got him, picked them up.
Oh,
it's different.
I understand.
Yeah, sorry, that was confusing.
Oh, really nice stun here from
Who in the
Zizang.
LVLCS staff do we send to do that?
To pick people up? Who's the strongest?
Plead the fifth. Plead
Plead the fifth is pretty...
He just doesn't matter how big you are, he'll pick you up.
That's true.
He's
very
You know
tall.
what I mean? He's got the height.
He's
just gonna
very,
bend down,
very tall.
He's gonna bend down and pick you up.
Yeah, Plead the Fifth is actually pretty good. Now,
I want to see a lot more depth. I know there was a DC, but I want to see some.
I think they're reconstituting
preferably
themselves.
Tiny Shoes.
No, Tiny Shoes.
Preferably Tiny Shoes.
Tiny Shoes just teleported back.
Tiny
full
Shoes
strength,
in his tiny little socks.
full strength.
His tiny little feet.
Smart buys. Boots, cloth armor. Get out of there, Tiny Shoes. Tiny Shoes, they're coming for you. Run, buddy. Run, it's a trap.
His feet are too small. His gate's too small.
Come
He'll never
on,
get out.
buddy, get out of there.
He'll never get.
Come on, buddy.
Look at this.
Come on, buddy. This okay?
Yeah.
Nice. You've got
Attack
one
him.
rage charge. Nice. Good
No.
slice and dice.
Get him bad.
You're good.
Hurt him bad.
Keep moving, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That's the shoes. Okay. Well done. I think that worked out pretty well for me.
If you have Tiny Shoes, if you just take enough steps.
He has tiny shoes, but his
Cover the
feet
thing
are
on the
actually
ground.
huge. They don't fit at all. His feet are popping out the ends of those shoes. That's the thing you don't know about him.
Yeah, that's their fun fact. Oh, I can't tab over to the fun fact sheet.
Oh, I'll pull it up. I got it.
Yeah. Let me know if we got any fun facts in this game. YouTube getting level 6 there.
Well,
Good.
Tiny Shoes. Fun fact:
Good
they say that Tiny Shoes says that they have an embarrassingly
Embarrassingly? Is this the word you were trying to say?
Is there a free agent?
Yeah, get him. Get him, YouTube.
No, Tiny Shoes is agile, intelligent. Just like all the qualities that you would find in, a leader.
Tiny shoe.
Tiny Shoes. Oh, Ninja Chris, really slipping out there. I do have to say, YouTube is doing an incredible job of CSing. Ooh, we got a little gank forming down here in the bot lane. It's not going to happen. Buggle, what position are you playing this season?
Let's be honest. Whatever it is, I'm going to end up top.
That's true.
By the end of the season, I'll be up there. I think last season I played every single position except for ADC on my team, so. There's only one.
Wait, is Tiny Shoes one of the people who agreed to play off-roll?
No. No. That is Aqua and
Okay.
Slideer. I think Aqua and Slideer are playing off.
Okay. Good steal there from Arctic. We've had a lot of Arctics.
No, Tiny Shoes signed up as a supports, I think.
Oh my god. Shit!
I think they have played top lane.
YouTube's here. Let's get some kills, YouTube.
No!
Yeah,
No.
Get him good.
Okay, Zelius, right here.
You gotta keep those. You gotta
2v1
keep those.
situation.
No. Oh my god.
2
assists is good. 2 assists is fine.
And Praetorian.
It's fine.
And Praetorian, what role did YouTube sign up for?
I think they are a top lane.
Okay, all right. Well, I've been had, but that's okay.
You picked first. I'll be really clear. You got to pick your person first.
That Mel, who just got a double kill, Aqua Athene.
Oh, Wild Cobra dashing in right here. 2v2 down here in the bot lane. Zhao Dai trying to look for an angle, doing a great job of being a Lulu on the very edge.
Nice flash.
Oh, Ninja actually gets out of there. Ziching.
Low health bars down here.
This dude's so low.
Zhao Dai kind of wants to, getting a little too close to them. Good dodge on the W there. This is a tense, squirrely bottom lane, but very tense. Like, I feel like they're calm. It looks crazy from above, but I think their heart rates are, you know, calm and still.
Yeah.
We got a fun fact from Wild Cobra, who is this ADC you're watching right down here on the Kaisa. Wild Cobra says that they played collegiate league for a year.
Oh.
And we see a lot of collegiate players in LVLCS. Some collegiate teams.
We do have collegiate teams. A couple Aqua fans in chat here too.
Nice to see people supporting their friends and colleagues out here on the Rift.
It's crazy, but if the game ended right now, the chance would owe me breakfast.
Is there like a world in which no matter who loses this bet, I get breakfast from either of you?
Huh.
Oh, you know what's so funny?
Do you want to get in?
If you don't pick somebody right now, you owe us both breakfast.
Yeah. You gotta grab someone right now.
What? I
don't you
zoned
fucking
out when
pick
we were.
Don't. Currently ahead in every stat.
Don't worry about it, man. Nice, Elias. Well done. Oh no! Shit, I looked away. Fucking Mel.
Come on. Come down. YouTube, you gotta come down.
Tiny Shoes.
YouTube, I need you. YouTube, I need you.
Good job getting out of there. Hey, well done. We don't need this fight. Nice.
Praetorian, if you can guess the exact minute and second this game ends, I will buy you 2 breakfasts.
I'll buy one of those. We'll split the breakfast.
And if you're wrong, I'll just embarrass you. You don't have to buy me anything.
32 minutes and 18 seconds.
Okay, 32-18, no changing that ever.
I love that's a really good bet.
Yeah, if you don't want breakfast, that's a good bet.
So, something that Zhao Di wanted to share as their fun fact. They've been a captain before in the LVLCS. They love non-meta picks. But what I think is really impressive, they have played every role to diamonds, including full fill. So I guess that's 6 diamond treks.
Wow.
On all 5 positions, and then 1 is full fill.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Zhao Di in a little bit of trouble right here. The spider's coming. Wild Cobra is going to dash in right there. Who's that? Arctic. Arctic coming in. Teleport's coming down. Who's on their way? It looks like it's YouTube teleporting all the way from base here. Wild Cobra in a little bit of trouble. Zelius, nice, throwing the wall out, trying to buy some time for their teammates. A good flash over the wall here.
Another friend.
Nice. Ultimately, it doesn't look like YouTube got a kill or an assist there. That's what's pretty important to me.
He does have a kill right now, though. They are 1-0 and 2, so they did pick up a kill.
That's true. Oh, you know what we should have done is we should have picked like 3 random metrics like damage taken, damage to
Oh my
turrets.
God.
We'll do that another time. We'll do that another time.
Yeah, like minions missed while we're watching them. Like, yeah, like really interesting stuff.
Just both of us completely silent, just trying to write as fast as we can. Oh wait, Praetorian, what was your bet again? 32-18?
32-18, write that down. Write that down.
Yeah,
Chat will hear it.
I got that. They got it. They got it. We got it. 2 breakfasts. Praetorian, what would your first breakfast be?
Oh.
I know. Can I guess? I know what it would be.
Yeah, go ahead.
It would be a parfait, but then you would immediately regret it.
Why would I regret it?
He's
You get a tummy
in
issue
a
right
little bit
after.
of trouble. Oh, I loved their look right there. That was a great idea for an escape. Come on, Tiny Shoes. Okay.
Tiny Shoes. Yeah, get him, YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good slice and dice away. Grab some CS. Well done. Well
Look
done.
how big the sword is on YouTube. This is a no-brainer.
It is pretty nuts. Tiny Shoes, no matter what, Tiny Shoes, you're doing an incredible job, and I support you, and I really hope a team picks you up in the LBLCS because I'm now pretty sort of invested in you. YouTube. Don't you dare.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Don't
YouTube.
you dare.
It's worth it, YouTube.
Oh, there should have been... Okay, Western Omelet and Flat
Oh,
White.
just more people for YouTube
Love
to
it.
kill.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
gotta get him, though.
Everyone commit. Don't let him heal. Don't let him heal. Come on. We need some cooldowns. We need some cooldowns now! Oh, no, YouTube.
It's a fake. It's a fake. I love this
Oh,
move.
Arctic?
He saw it, though. He saw it.
Really clever. Really, really clever.
They know it's already used, yeah.
Oh, well
we're off to the
done.
races.
Well done. Well done, well done.
I mean, as a mid-Atlanticer, you know, close enough to the Northeast that I appreciate a really good sausage, egg, and cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese.
Are you an
fair.
either or? Doesn't matter to you, or you?
It really doesn't matter. I don't either. I like a good sesame bagel.
I like sausage, egg, and
Like
cheese.
good
I'm gonna be honest
onion.
with you.
Like a good onion bagel.
Listen, those are solid. I've gone back to when I do get a bagel with cream cheese. I've gone back to not having them toast the bagel, and just appreciating the bread.
I go back on that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth.
I have them just toast the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, just toast the cream cheese. I'm really clear about it too. I
Yeah.
want it
No,
to be
what-
liquidy when you dribble it onto mine.
No, Chance, what is your preferred cream cheese or schmear?
I you know, probably like a year and a half ago, finally got turned on to cream cheese with chives in it.
Yeah, the scallion or chives.
Scallion, yes.
It's gotta.
Yes, I
gotta
love
be the
that.
best.
It's fantastic. It's really, really good. But a lot of bagel shops that I run into are you know, it's a plain game, for the most part.
Well, I just don't know how much you have to be thinking about this because I think you'll be the one buying buggle breakfast.
I'm getting
so
dog food.
clearly.
I'm getting dog food, and you have to stand next to me while I eat it in public. You're associated with.
I would do that anyways, just to make sure you're all right. Okay. Now, I also just want to say that this is a very... this cast is a great representation of all the different... This whole stream has been a great spread of all the different kinds of casts you get at the LBLCS.
Nice, good use of spread. Nice,
Thank you.
really good.
Got to get the bagel stuff in.
Yeah.
The place we're going is not a bagel place.
You're on a roll, dude.
I guess I could change my mind. I didn't say it out loud. I could bring us to Dunkin' Donuts or something. Oh, it's the worst breakfast. Whoa, Aqua. I didn't even know you could reflect the Azir ult. Really well done. Okay, nice. Wukong ult, teleport coming in. Tiny Shoes coming in, but YouTube following short behind. Absolutely, they have to be careful because now YouTube is going to be flanking from behind right here, causing quite a bit of trouble. Tiny Shoes is going to go down. That's all right. I love you anyways, buddy. Don't worry about it. YouTube following up. God, just a terror. Just a terror. And thank you so much to the newest investors of the low-budget LCS, Sabish, Exquisite, and of course, most recently, King Jareth 13. Not the 13th,
Not
13.
He's just 13. It's just 13. King Jareth 13.
Like, we talked way too much about breakfast without mentioning
It's my-
the LBLCS sponsor.
Oh shit, right, of course. A huge bit of LBLCS lore is Denny's. And, you know, our hearts always go out to them. I can't even remember the exact spiel.
That's literal context. We have to send hearts to them frequently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the.
By the way, what's
locations
your
in
sleep
Vermont.
schedule, Praetorian? Are you a light or a heavy?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that, Praetorian. Tiny Shoes unfairly being attacked by YouTube right here. Zelius fairly coming to their friend's defense right there. Okay, nice use of the passive. YouTube, though, looking pretty strong here. Zhao Dai, wow, good chunk there from Zelius, but God,
Zelius
YouTube.
is getting scary strong, though. He's doing a lot of damage very quickly now. I think another item or two, he's going to be a big force.
Yes.
Yes. Slide here.
Oh, I love what's going on here. What a great flank. This Elise is doing a fantastic job. Nice, good kiting. Hard to kite for a super long time there. Now,
this is 4-14 right now, and I know what you're thinking, because I can read all of your thoughts, and I also have a camera in your brain. You're thinking, wow, this game's really going red side again.
Hold on a second. What I'm really thinking is that YouTube's looking pretty good right here. Let's see if they're going to be able to take him down. Yes! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Pretty good for a double kill. All right, now just keep talking. Don't even look at YouTube. He's got it. He's got me in the bag. Breakfast is on you.
Oh, breakfast is on me.
A disgusting amount of healing.
That was insane. That was freaking insane.
Praetorian, how you feeling about those schmeckles you put down on blue side right now?
Praetorian, I feel like
definitely because I believed in blue side, not because I was forced to. I had fear for my job.
Yeah, good.
Praetorian, I feel like Puggle just got one over on both of us here, and I don't really know.
I'm uncensored today, baby. All right.
It was part of the deal. Toby Kwan is asking what rank generally this is.
So this game
mostly diamond.
Some players ranging from emerald to diamond, and maybe there's a masters player.
Oh man. Oh man. Yo, I will say right now, I will buy you if Tiny Shoes ends up being victorious in this one. I will buy you breakfast.
Our best hope right now to get as much money from Puggle as possible is that Team 1 wins this at 32 minutes and 18 seconds. And Puggle has to buy 4 breakfasts.
True. Yeah, this is you know what? This is really good PR for YouTube. I can't imagine that you're looking at this game and not thinking, yeah, YouTube could get me a free breakfast.
Yeah, it's certainly looking that way, but Tiny Shoes, you know, a support player who has very graciously agreed to play top lane, and you know, all of these players jumping in with the you know the teammates they have right now aren't people that they practice
Aqua playing
with.
two different roles in two different games and popping off on this mid lane game as well. So jungle and mid, this is pretty good. And you know what? Pretty stellar. You can keep up with Zelius. Zelius is YouTube could be in a big fight.
In maybe a 1v4, can YouTube pull this off? Obviously the big bad of the game so far. They will finally go down. Zelius though, whoa! Finding themselves in kind of a similar cross map situation. Boy, really wish we had agreed on assists.
Be a lot closer.
Be a lot closer. Whoa. Oh. Lots of pings.
Pings coming out. Yeah. Oh, TPs.
Oh, teleporting up there. Tiny
Whoa.
Shoes ulting right away. Kizing coming up as well. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Good Sejuani ult. Finding their target.
Flash forward.
I love this. Let's ball. Let's ball.
Going in. Big ult.
Teleport's coming in, though. This is going to be a full health YouTube arriving on the scene. Bit of a problem, though. Zelius looking to assassinate the backline. He is going to get that shutdown back there. I'm not sure there's much you can do in this particular situation, but still, just a terror on that Azir. Oh, Guizing. Nice. They are going to make it out of there.
Cristo pushing forward. Could be into some trouble. The Aqua's kind of on the flank right here, but Elise wants it. And Tiny Shoes nearby could also... Oh, it is going to be the Spider going down and Kaisa going down up in the top lane at the same time.
Yeah, and YouTube picking up another kill here. You know, definitely is one of the big bad bosses of the map. But the rest of the team is just doing really, really well across the board. Red side is hot today. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, Red side looking at their 4th win out of 4 games. Is that what's going to happen here?
Yes.
If they obviously they got to pull it off. They're doing a little bit of trading right here. Neutral objective. They're going for Dragon and Otacon. Blue side going to pick up their 2nd Drake of the game. So at least you've bought yourself a little bit of time. Actually, Praetorian's 32-18 bet is looking better and better.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Like, may have messaged the players to tell them that they can't end before then.
That's reasonable.
That's crazy, though, because then you're assuming that, like, as soon as it hits the time, they'll just be ready to end.
Yeah.
You should have sent a message, end it 32-18, or, and then just a really mean message. Or I'll call you mean names, something like that.
Speaking of being in mean positions, Zelius in a little trouble here.
He might have bought time for his team to go mid, though. Maybe look for Ninja Chris, but they're going to converge back down. Baron's still up as well, so they have some... Anyway, I see the pings onto Baron. I think they are going to start it up. Or not Baron, the Herald.
Yeah, they've got... They're really strong right now. I mean, it was great that Team 1 snuck away that dragon. And now it's just like, how can we absorb gold? But certainly now is not the time to full team contest any objectives. You're kind of looking for picks. You're looking to, again, just sponge up any CS. You know, make sure you're taking all these camps, getting them back on cooldown again as fast as possible. But they've got some really solid scaling on Team 1. It's definitely possible.
It is 26-7, 19 kill difference, but only about 7.5k. Uh-oh. Well, hang on. Nice dodge right there from Arctic. Should be able to use his blast cone to escape, and does.
Oh, didn't make it over the
gonna
wall,
chase him down.
though.
Cyclone getting dropped, trying to just survive, but you can't when YouTube's gonna drop you right into the comic section. Man.
I like that.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, YouTube is going crazy here. Rift Herald's gonna take this tower out, and they're keeping the tempo on. Lots of pressure. They're gonna go for that 2nd charge, that's the question. Dude, Keizing really loving the angles that they've been going for. Super fast fingers on Aqua, but still a great look.
Looking for something in the back, not a bad idea. Sly Deer, so big right now. I know we haven't talked about too much about them, but they're also playing off-roll. They're in ADC normally. They're playing in that jump right here for the showcase, and you know, they've been just downing this. They've been everywhere at the right time, CCing the right people, and just pushing this lead more and more and more.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Love that Zelius was able to get that top tower. They're absorbing a lot of gold. Let's toggle gold, something I haven't done all day. Kind of forgot that button was there. Okay, so no surprise to anyone, YouTube in the #1 slot. Lots of money. Oh, Zelius.
Zelius TPing away. Is he gonna get out? Oh,
love that. I love that.
Just in time.
I love that. That must have been terrifying. Okay, now Baron is... Do you think they can contest Baron?
I still think this game's 50-50 because Zelia's a very seasoned veteran player is probably calling that they're just going to have... Oh, well, hang on. They might get picked right here, and my opinions might be changing if YouTube just goes on a full rant. Oh, no, don't send him near Wild Cobra.
Oh, no. Run, Arctic. Nice. Nice. Good use of the camps. Okay, I love that Tiny Shoes...
Look down on the bot lane. You got Renekton pushing right now. That means they should just be giving up this Baron for sure, but they're doing it a little slow because they're pestering them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That gives Renekton some time to grab some stuff down in the bot lane. Yeah, look how slow they're doing it. That's another tower. Or the first tower he's able to take. Now here, stop their backs.
A teleport's coming through
is coming
here.
in. They're trying to entice them into this fight. Tiny Shoes has arrived. They're able to just back up. I think they might have secured Dragon with... If they could stall this back for one more second, they might be able to just... Oh, no way if they can catch Slider.
If they can pick Slider, that would be huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming out.
Good slice and dice. But this
so
turret's
tanky.
still up. Oh, wow. Both turrets are still up. Oh, YouTube's coming around. Oh, that's the ult right there. YouTube, just an absolute monster right now. The flash in between the Qs. Are you kidding?
Oh, God.
Massive. Ninja Chris, the follow-up, it just keeps going. Tiny Hands is next. He's in. On the run. Woo!
This looks like it could be a game ender. Oh, and guess what time it's for right now?
Ah, shit. We kind of need to hold out for 4 minutes, but that does look unlikely. Boy, they are really, really pushing on the gas here. Yeah,
they're
Baron.
just parading into the base. They have the Baron. I think they might look for... It is about 10 seconds. There's up. I don't think even with Cyclone that you could hold this.
No, they just have all the damage in the world, and they're pouring it on. Zier's going to be up.
It up.
Yeah, but Bolt, I mean, with the... I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to see the full clean sweep from Red side. An incredible day here at the LBLCS Free Agent Invitational. God, what a game. That was crazy.
I'm so glad Praetorian was wrong and lost Schmeckles today. Oh, God. And you know what's crazy? You owe me breakfast.
I owe you breakfast.
Listen, even if you're not playing, there's always ways to win at the LBLCS. Let me tell you that.
I love that. That's a great tagline. That's a great tagline. Holy hell. Well, there you have it. Red side taking the whole day. But that does not change the fact that there were incredible players, on every team throughout today. This will be a VOD. This will be a YouTube video at some point. So you can go back and see who maybe you want to pick up on your team. But remember, run, don't walk. To the phone as you dial 1-800-LOW-BUDGET-LCS. I want to adopt a player today.com. Our call centers will take your call, and you can maybe get one of these players on your team.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Ring, ring. Hi, I was wondering how can I pick up these players? What can I do to get them?
Well, first of all, this is the Low Budget LCS. Thank you so much for calling. All you got to do is, now that you're on the phone with me, go to Discord, go into Discord, find the players that you're interested in, and send them a very polite
I'm so sorry. I have a very intense phone plan. I'm going to need you to speak a little faster.
Send a very polite message to them and make sure that they want to be on your team, and then start a team in the Low Budget LCS, and then you can sign up for Season 15, which is something that Praetorian's going to go over right now. Praetorian, can people still sign up for the Low Budget LCS?
Another friend.
So you can go right now to the free agent recruitment channel. I'm about to send this message with all of the players who you just saw in Game 4 and their information, so you don't have to go digging around that far. The signups for the LVLCS Season 15 will be open for a little under 2 weeks until August 1st.
Wait, but Praetorian, the signups have already been open for a couple of weeks. If I sign up now, I'll be lower down on the list, right?
No, that is not true. All submissions are treated equal, no matter when you submitted them.
I called in, and you guys are having your own conversation now, and we're on my minute, so I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Also, I'm in Europe right now. Where are you calling from?
Oh no!
It's gonna be really expensive.
Antarctica.
Shit!
Oh, no.
Anyways, this all might, after hearing us talk, maybe this doesn't sound enticing. Maybe you don't want to join the league, and that's okay too. But if you do, everything Praetorian said was right. Guys, is there anything else we're forgetting before we leave and let these good people go about the rest of their day?
Just a huge thank you to all the players that signed up to play, and also to our great team here at the LBLCS. Not only did you see many different players in the showcase, you also saw many different casters here on stream. We had a handoff. We started, if you were back here, all the way at 2 p.m. Eastern time. We had a cast between LeChance, yourself, and Boss Kitty. Then the second game, you heard from PC Jackie Boy on the play-by-play and Tier on the color casting. At 4 p.m., you heard Popova on the play-by-play and Loki Aurora on the color casting. So, thanks to all of you as well for being here.
Yeah, I have one more really big thing to say. I'm gonna need you to cut me off right in the middle of saying it.
Wait, hold on.
Get in trouble.
Wait, I need to also thank Ruchia for setting up the lobbies as well.
True.
Again, just so many. There's so much shit that goes into the background to make the dumb buffoonery that is before you happen. And we're so grateful to the people who volunteer their time. So big shout out to everybody. Okay, Buggle, can you say that horrible thing that you were about to say?